Hello. Hello.
Chill.
Hello. Hello.
Are you good?
Hello.
Are you falling into a deep hole? You're dying?
Hi. We're playing 5Ds.
Okay, you're fine. Whatever. Right. Cool.
Yeah, everything's fine now.
Oh, okay.
There was,
Now.
yeah, there was like a thing happening before. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited for today.
It's never good.
It might not happen. It might not happen today, but it could happen today if you guys decide to do certain things. Where finally, either a lot of questions are going to be answered or a lot of questions are going to be made. One or the other is going to happen.
Or we'll have less of them.
One or the other will happen, and I'm expecting the former, but I'm also not sure anytime whenever you guys get things. Either way, a lot of cool shit may happen today, or it may happen in like 2 games. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll cook.
Yeah. It depends on, just you guys. It depends on you guys. It depends on my boys. My boys here.
That's scary.
Speaking of my boys here, there's my boys here. There they are. We haven't introduced you guys in a long time. Anyway, let's start the game.
Okay, yeah, we'll introduce you. People know you've been here long enough. It's 45.
I just love the idea of we haven't done this in a while, and then just don't do it, and then just keep going.
It's technically been like 100 sessions. Breaking news: the same 5 idiots are playing Yu-Gi-Oh again.
We need to get the 5th DARP. We need to get him.
Come on, Phantom.
We need to get Phantom. We need to get Phantom to show up for season 3.
Come on.
How much do we have to pay Phantom to show up for season 3?
Probably a lot. And 25 cents.
Like, hey, Phantom, do you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh with us?
And she'll go, no.
But Phantom. 250K? Dear God. Mom's expensive.
Damn,
Mom an expensive hoe.
Yeah. That's a girl with rich tastes. Goddamn. I think between all of us, we could pull around $25.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. Technically, I do have 15, yes.
Who wants to tell us what happened last time while I change the card of the day?
Previously on 5Darps, when the duelist first answers to my call.
Oh yeah.
The group were convening and talking with each other at the Elven village, where they were just, figuring things out. Gregor talked to Dark Elf to figure out what was going on with her, and she mentioned, like, hey, we were separated. Shit really hit the fan. The Judge Man, something happened with him. But yeah, the other witch has all that stuff. But she was glad to see Gregor, so there was something good there. Heck yeah. Otto and Riku reconnected. And they had a fun time talking to each other.
Otto and Riku.
Benny thought they were gay for each other, which most people do when they see each other. But they were like, no, we're not. He has a girlfriend and he has relationship issues that we don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole. So yeah, then our good friend, Evil Shadow Dude, I forgot his actual name, was like, you guys need to figure out the next stage of your plan, and also your friend is missing, and also you guys are low on health. Gee, it would be a real good thing if someone was there to heal you guys. Looks over to the Fairy King, looks away, and is like, I didn't do anything. So Caitlin went up to the Fairy King and was like, hey, could you bring back our friend? And he was like, no can do. I spent my energy making cards, listen, it's like Konami. They don't bring back people, they just make cards.
Yeah, and he's not a dealer, so it took a lot out of him to make cards.
He's not a dealer, which explains the lack of extra deck. He's a really big fan of potato and chip.
He is.
Anyway, he exposited some lore saying, hey, we were kind of like this fairy group who was down at the bottom of the sea with this magical barrier. Yeah, it was crazy, yeah. And then the sea dried up. Crazy, man. Anyway, there's 3 different planes. I still can't fix your friends, but what I can do is heal all of you to equal health. And we were like, we'll take equal health. We need to go to the ruins. And also we need to find our friends because our friends were meant to come here first. And he was like, yeah, you should probably go find your friends. And then we heard a loud dragon and everyone was like, wait, Riku's right here. And Peridot was like, yeah, Riku's a dragon. Yeah, that's a dragon, but that's a different dragon. So we followed the noise of dragon on a bunch of duel runners. Some of them were dark duel runners because Otto is connected to the darkness and made sure to grab the dark duel runners. We rolled all the way to the battlefield where Pip had been taken down by one of the duelists. Thriller Killer has been fighting like 6 or 7 of them already and was like on his 8th guy, and he was starting to breathe heavily. I know, right?
I mean, that's what he usually does.
It's just kind of what he does, actually. Maybe he was fine.
But he was on one knee and not proposing.
He was praying for them.
He was praying. Great news! Thriller Killer is Catholic.
Thriller Killer was on his knees like, Lord, give me the strength to not kill these people.
I was told to be a good boy.
Hey Lord, it's me, Thriller Killer. How you doing?
How you doing? Sorry about all those people I killed. I need a favor.
So, as we arrived, those who could duel jumped off their duel runners to do a tag duel on the ground with Price's nephew Prince and who was the other guy?
Parasect. Captain Parasect.
Yeah, Captain Parasect.
Captain Parasect, the man who was obsessed with the sea. And during the duel, we found out that Prince is Price's nephew, and also he thought this was all a game. This ain't real. And he quit the duel, asking to be spared because he's only like 16. And the 2 dueling him were like, you know what? Yeah, sure, you can leave. And the duel continued, and Captain Parasect was, hey, you guys, this is consensual soul taking. Like, I just want to make sure because the kid didn't know apparently. And you know, Talzin and Gregor were like, yeah, we know, it's consensual soul taking. We're gonna take your soul. And it was like, good, but you're not gonna take my soul. They dueled, they took his soul. Anyway, on the duel runners, Benny and Caitlin, they had their duel. During their duel, Caitlin had a moment. Anyway, they were dueling duelists on bikes who were lesbians too.
Caitlin had a moment.
And they lost their duel after surrendering, you know, saying like, hey, please spare us. And a lot of people assumed Caitlin was just gonna spare them, but nope, they got turned to cards. And
hold on, let me zoom out on the other moment. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. After which she looked like that. Disappointed. And then Gem, she was dueling with her blue eyes that she used to synchro summon into a different card because we heard her say synchro summon. And she had this shiny dragon with gems. I don't know what's called. It was a big gem dragon.
Big gem dragon.
Very true.
It looks like blue eyes, but like even bluer. Maybe crystal eyes even. Anyway, Gem summoned the gem dragon. She won her duel. All the people who lost were turned into cards, and she passed out. As Benny ran over and was like, "Hey, you're not alone," because he is similar to, you know, a Gem, as they're both dark signers. And at the back, Riku and Otto were like, "Yo, they're working with, you know, Shova." I'm pretty sure these kids are either bad guys or in over their heads. And
they're working with Shova. They have the same powers as Beatdown.
Yeah.
They're one of their friends is used to work with, at the very least, the dark destruction lady that took Uru.
This is just bad news, Otto. We should probably leave.
I think we're gonna have to kill these guys, Otto.
No, we're gonna have to kill these guys, Sam.
I think we're gonna have to kill these guys, Otto.
God damn it.
And we all reconvened, as I'm pretty sure Gregor was making his way to pit. And yeah.
Good job. Perfect. Let me give you some wounded inspirations, because everybody has those now. There you are.
Finally, the world is normal, and we all accept the true streamer.
And here's our card. Let's let people actually see what the fuck it is. And we have advanced leg guard. Yeah, look at advanced leg guard. It an armor card. Look at
when
that
your
armor
knees need
card.
protecting from all that praying.
Look at it. It's also a starship.
Yeah, for some reason it's a starship as well. We decided.
It's UFO shaped. It's fine.
It's used for plating on the ships.
Yeah. It's guaranteed to work wonders on
see,
any build, says Mimeco.
Star Ego lost his shin guard, you see.
Perfect.
Hey, that fell off. Do you want it?
But yeah, very nice, very cool. We made a lot of armor cards the other day on our card making stream.
No idea if they'll work very well or
I cannot
not.
wait
We have zero idea.
to get them because I have Ogre Core, and Ogre Core is gonna go really wild with the new card.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
All that
How
being
do you
said, though.
speak like you wish to lie?
All that being said, though, you guys made yourselves appear before everybody here. Some of you are done with your battles. Some of you are not. Did not have battles. Gregor and Taliesin, you guys would have been done with your battles first. You guys would have rushed back toward the others most likely at one point. Again, the idea that Riku and Otto and probably Zano, chatting a little bit.
Don't worry here. Don't worry.
Just chatting a little bit. They're doing their chat over here. Just doing a little chat over
just
here.
Talking here, just getting to know each other.
Just talking, and
Okay, you just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to kill him.
currently Gear is taking care of Prince. Shoosh and pap. Yeah, Gregor, you run back toward friends. Taliesin, you run back toward friends. You guys see the thing happen behind as Benny and Kate get done with their duel. We'll first start off with Gregor and Taliesin returning to the group here. The others will carry Jem back most likely in just a little bit. Will not take long at all. But Gregor and Taliesin, you guys get back here first. What's going down?
You guys all right?
Yeah, I think so. They look down toward Pit. They haven't turned into anything or anything yet, though.
It's good, right? If you turn, you just turn into a god. So
Yeah.
Did she duel someone, or did she do like that because a friend is over here?
They didn't exactly duel. They just sort of. They motion over toward Thriller Killer. They just sort of summoned him and then started punching people.
I mean, fuck, it worked. It's 3 people down.
Yeah.
It was very exciting. Thriller Killer sort of steps over, looks down at Pit, looks over to you, Gregor, looks down at Pit.
She all right, sir?
You see Thriller Killer glare at you.
Don't kill me.
But you're not sure what that glare means. It might just be how he looks, because he's covered in a mask.
And they also have a glowing eye at all times, and you're very big.
You see Thriller Killer put a hand down onto Pit. There is a low grumbling noise as if he's trying to say something. But as he does, you just see Pit seem to let off a bit of a shine, same as Thriller Killer, and you do see Pit disappear. Thriller Killer also seems to disappear, as laying on the ground is just a Pit card.
I'm gonna grab that.
Ah, I see. So she exerted herself so much that she nearly died. I see.
There is a
All
Pit
my friends
card.
keep turning into cards, Sally.
There is a Pit card and a Thriller Killer card on the ground.
Oh, let's pick those up.
Darn it. What are we gonna do? That guy said he couldn't.
Well, we have to, like, I mean, right now we're heading towards, like, the area where they might be able to help us get them, so...
Yes, the Emperor can bring them back, most likely.
What?
The Emperor, he can probably bring them back.
Which Emperor? Just...
You mean
Oh,
True
wait, you
Set?
haven't gone in there. You mean True? Yeah, no, he can't. Things happened over there.
Oh!
So, like, a bunch of evil people with their, like, dog ruler, like, army, and also that shape-shifting guy over there. He's cool now, don't
Hello.
worry. Yeah. And this, like, flying fiend fairy lady, they walked over and they, how do I say it? Invaded their secret grove.
Oh my.
But you know, we pushed them back. These guys were over there. They're cool. And now we're marching all the way over to the other area to see if we can find anything there.
It is at this point that Benny and Kate and Jim would make their way back over. Jim not turning into a card, since Jim won their duel. However, it does look like they have exerted themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of us.
Is she all right?
She'll be fine. We'll make sure of it.
Well, at least that's one of them.
Wait. Did she turn into a card?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, she
she
did.
lost. Yeah.
Huh.
It seemed as if their monster was just the only thing keeping them still around.
Well, we technically held hope that the... What's it called? The ruins might have something. Powerful spirit that could help us. That was their...
I mean, there's
original goal.
definitely one over there, but we don't, you know.
It was still the goal, but for now we should take people to the village and then figure out what to do next.
I mean, now that we've got, like, locomotive terms of motion, that's all right, right? Like, we can move faster. We're not just walking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Crocodiles. Are you all right, my man?
He is just head into a rock, face into the ground.
Crocodiles, come on, man. You gotta get out of there.
I'm so weak.
Come on, baby. Come on, get up.
I
You're only
couldn't
weak
save
if you give up.
anyone.
You're only
It's
weak
not
if
your
you
best,
give up now.
Crocodiles. Go on, buddy. Say it again.
You're only weak if you stop now. Stand, friend. We're not done yet.
Benny, I would like you to roll me for your practice. No, not your practice, your politics, which is -2.
Great. We'll see if he feels like you're role playing or not.
Benny!
Hey, yo. Just win.
You
Never
see
lose.
for a bit, he just sort of lays there. However, he does slowly pick himself up. Okay. All right.
We need to move forward. Otherwise, they'll remain cards. We still have a future to save.
Okay.
It's okay, crocodiles. You did your best.
You guys just
Think about
see over in the corner, just like you just see like Cecilia put their like
Picking up cards.
they like put their bandage up for a second, look on the ground, see a card, pick it up, start going toward the next one. As you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards are up on the ground.
Ow. 2. Ow.
3,
3.
ow. 4, ow.
Okay, let me just help you at this point.
You guys are able to pick up all of the cards that are off and around. As you guys do, you guys begin to gather everything about that you can. Currently, you guys do note that there are a couple of other bikes on the ground at this point that could be used. However, the only one that seems to be able to do that is Otto. If you guys would like to go and see if Otto can collect those or not.
Sure thing. More bikes for all these people? Sure.
I don't know, Otto. Do you want to?
Otto, they might be
Evil.
Can we come back to the fucking huddle over here?
That's what I'm saying. Do you guys want to make your way over to Otto to see if you can get him to get the other bikes?
Sure.
Oh, Tally boy.
Taliesin, you make your way over. Gregor and Benny, you guys are still getting Crocodilus. Kate, you're helping with Cecilia. As Taliesin, you make your way to Kiwi, Riku, Otto, and Sano. As you do,
So
go ahead.
So there are still a lot of us. Do you think you can do that thing again with the bikes for the ones that were just lost over there? Otto just looks over to Riku and Sano, not sure.
I don't think we'll be able to do that. He still needs to charge up. Besides, those decks that use our cards, and we're kind of drained from that. Ugh.
Yeah. Really? They were using your cards?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, you didn't notice the red eyes?
I mean, I did. I'm just...
What? Oh, whatever that witch did, it's drawing from our energy, not hers. So, she's trying to make sure we're slowed down as much as possible, which means you guys are probably going to have to duel faster, or else we become dead weight.
I wonder what could happen. I mean, they didn't leave their decks behind after they lost, right?
Unfortunately, they didn't.
Except for that one kid, right?
Kiwi pulls out sword.
No, Kiwi.
I don't think we need to kill the kid. It seems that
If you can get that kid to bring over the deck, we're not going to duel. We'll just see what cards are there.
that is he still has it. We don't know. They could have just magicked them away like before.
I'm just asking a question.
Let's go over and see.
Want to make your way over to Prince?
Yeah.
Riku, Otto, are you guys staying there and continuing your chat, or are you going? You're going, Riku? Okay.
Otto will stay.
Continue your chat, your secret chats.
Mm.
Gotcha. Riku and Taliesin.
Because I don't want to do both voices once again.
I get that.
Riku and Taliesin, you guys make your way over toward Prince, whom I guess I have to take over now.
Yeah.
As
Who's
Prince,
your character now? Keep driving.
as Prince is just like at this point sitting in, like sitting on the ground, laying back. Gear is just like papping on his head. He's just like, I didn't even know he was like evil. I thought we were like cosplaying. I fucking, this is all crazy. Like the sky doesn't even look like the sky, you know? I believe it looks very similar to your sky. Well, yeah, but like, look how blue it is. And it's
Well, you
no
live in
way.
the satellite?
Huh?
What, did you live in the satellite?
Oh, no, I lived in Neodomino, but I mean, you gotta look at this. Like look up there. Look up there. Look how
trust me,
different it is.
Yeah. The only reference point I have is, well, again, the satellite and, well, this. Well, I guess it's not that good in the Neo Domino.
It's just a lot of light pollution, you know? Like you look up and you don't see things as clearly, especially at night. But like, you know, it's not night now, but look how clear it is. He looks up. The storm is still like kind of up there. It's not clear at all up there.
There's a storm up there, champ.
Yeah, but like you can see the whole storm though. It's
Well,
okay.
I guess there's one silver lining about this experience.
You're not making a single bit of sense.
I mean, no, I get about the sky thing. You'd have to go out pretty far in a boat in order to see the stars.
Yeah, and like look like super far that way, right? Like he like points off to like the edge of the world. It's like you can like see like all the way to the end, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all like bright and different.
It's true, champ. Anyway, so that deck you were using,
Huh? Oh yeah.
do you
What-
still have it?
He will go to his dual disc. I believe he was using. Let me find the one.
I just know that his partner was using the other deck because that was my deck.
His partner was using the auto one.
Yeah.
Okay, which means he was
'Cause he was using a
the
Riku.
one. I don't know where I put it.
Oh no, Riku lost his deck again.
Ah, damn.
As per tradition.
I actually have zero idea where I put it.
It's
Oh wait,
fine,
it's over here. It's
fine.
over here. It's over here. I found it. Da-da-da. Whoop. He hands off. Da-da-da. This deck towards you two. As he does, Riku, you go to grab it, but as soon as you make your hand toward it, you find that you cannot touch it.
As expected. Wouldn't be that simple.
It's right there, man. Just pick it up.
Magic. I can't.
I'm not doing anything.
Not you. It's
Damn.
either being protected with charms or it's being cursed. I literally can't interact with the deck.
Taliesin will try to grab the deck just to see.
Taliesin, you grab the deck.
Oh, look at that.
Riku, you will never get your cards back in any universe.
Yep. Okay, so can you quickly show me what cards that are in there?
Sure.
You are able to see bloop. Bloop. All of these cards. And by all of these cards, I mean if you want to spread them out somewhere, you can. Actually, let me grab one of these things back here, and I'll put it. I can't. They're things now. I'll grab this one.
So if I gave it to you like one card at a time, will the magic still work?
Try handing me a card.
He tries handing him a White Knight General.
He takes that one.
Look at that. See, you can take it.
Some of the
Okay,
cards,
now try-
some of the cards do not seem like they're yours completely.
Now try handing me a red eyes.
If there's a red eyes in this deck, who knows?
Yeah.
There is. I think all of them do.
here.
See, I was wanting to spread the cards out, and now you searching through it, and it makes it where I can't do that. So
Red Eyes Wyvern.
you are not able to take that card.
As I thought. The White Knight General isn't my card. So I'm able to take it because, well, it has no connection to me. Whereas those that are, which is so far the red eyes that you just showed me, well, it's connected to me. So either any connections that I have with certain cards are being blocked, which would be again extremely petty, but also will go to show that these probably aren't my exact cards.
Look at all these cards. Look at them all.
So some will work, some won't. It's pretty Arbitrary.
For now, you probably should keep hold of it, though you probably won't need to use it. Your deck will be fine, right?
Decks are fine.
Riku, one thing you will note upon looking through and going over the cards that are here, why put them up there? There's a perfectly good space for them right down here.
Fuck off.
You will find as you look to them and as you look around them, the feeling you're getting from these cards are reminiscent of the feeling you've been chasing. Once again, whenever you came to the Great Sea, you came here because you felt some more of your allies, some more of your friends. Most likely this means that the cards here are reminding you of whatever kind of spirits that are around here that would go with these cards. Most likely meaning looking towards some of them being the Amazonas cards.
Okay, that explains things. The Amazonases, the water tribe ones at least. I used to use them to some extent, which means, well, the reason why I'm here is a feeling dragged me here. So I'm guessing this is connected to it, which probably means the water Amazonases are in trouble in some sort of way, or they're just asking for ally to be here for now.
Boop. Boop.
Magic doesn't get any easier, am I right?
It really doesn't.
Boop. Boop. There we go. They all fit. Look at this card. Look at this deck. Look at him. The majority of it is your deck. The majority of these cards are the exact cards you had. I updated a lot of the cards, such as your Fusion Cat and thing like that. I brought them to the current thing of them, but mostly it's just there they are. They're right here.
Yeah. Well, it's unfortunate. Seems like I won't be able to use this deck. Yeah.
For now, anyway.
I'll see if it's for now. Who knows? Maybe I'm cursed to never duel ever.
Never duel again.
Never duel again.
I mean, all we gotta do is beat that witch, right?
You say it's like it's so simple. If it was, we would be able to be here in the, correct me if I'm wrong, in the Grove, correct? Well,
but we didn't duel her, we dueled her partner. And she ran off with her.
Yeah, but she was able to remove your cards for it. Just
she seemed to have some kind of power over cards in some way.
Despite not wanting to duel from the looks of it.
Which means you guys need to find an effective counter. Only if there was a dealer who could help out.
There's a dealer over there.
La 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 la.
Oh yeah, it's
that elf girl.
One second, I need to check if she's actually a dealer. I would like to purchase cards.
Hello, you would like to purchase cards?
No, just testing. You're a dealer, correct?
You're mean.
Do you even have money?
Small. Anyway.
I am that.
I do have money. However, I'm not going to spend it.
I mean, with everything going on right now, maybe buying cards would be a good idea.
Exactly, it's just an extra deck for her to steal, and there's no point in me making a new deck for only to get stolen. I have learned my lesson multiple times.
I love that during all this, Riku's just staring at the screen as they're saying it.
So there is something I did.
Even while you were gone, you were still losing your fucking decks.
There is
some casino once. He lost his deck, got it back, never came back to the casino.
Rip.
Just missed other auto.
Constant thread. So Tilly, we have a spirit who is able to just take our cards. She could just yank them from us with magic.
Oh my.
Since you're able to like make cards that we've seen that you can do, is there any way that you could help us with that?
Provide protections or charms.
Just like looking at the two of you. I don't think that's one of my services, no.
Oh, not even for a monetary value?
I I don't think that's one of my services, no.
Damn.
It's not one of your services, but is it something other dealers would be able to do?
That really depends. We dealers, we get our energy from the Shadow Labyrinth.
Hold up.
A what?
The Shadow Labyrinth.
More words? Explain?
Oh, we get our power from the Shadow Labyrinth.
Explain what the Shadow Labyrinth is what he means.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know.
Then how do you know it's from the Shadow Labyrinth?
Because that's where I get my power from. They poke you in the nose.
I'm guessing it's not related to Shadow Ghoul in any way.
Shadow Ghoul?
Don't worry about it.
I believe that monster is connected to the Shadow Labyrinth.
Oh, not anymore. He's kind of dead.
Oh no!
So how are you connected to the Shadow Labyrinth? What about you makes you connected to that place? Whatever that is.
The Shadow Labyrinth, from what I understand, is just where all dealers gain their power from. I gain my power through the Shadow Labyrinth from my constant and wonderful practice that I do. Basically, you take power from the Shadow Labyrinth to create cards.
But no way to protect cards, I assume.
I don't believe so. I've never been to the Shadow Labyrinth, though. Some dealers might have gone to the Shadow Labyrinth. But I don't really think I want to go to the Shadow Labyrinth. I mean, it's called the Shadow Labyrinth, first off. And I do know that there are monsters there.
Okay. Good then.
And I wouldn't even know where to go to get there. That way. You see Gear turn and point.
You probably shouldn't go to the Shadow Labyrinth. No.
You just have to go that way. Right over there.
How many kilometers?
Oh, hey, are you a dealer?
Mm-mm.
She's she's gay. She's just gay.
She's fuck.
She's a woman.
She's gay. And I don't need to explain this. I refuse.
You do note Riku as well as Taliesin. They are pointing over toward the mountain that Taliesin you just came from.
So the Shadow Labyrinth is in the under place.
No, it can't be that place. No. It was a labyrinth, but no.
It's also where you found Shadow Ghoul.
Okay, we know where it is. I'm not going there.
Yeah, we don't have time to go that way again. We just came from there as a side adventure.
Okay.
Oh, if you don't want to go there, you can go there. They point over toward what appears to be toward the Black Forest. And if you don't want to go there, you can go there. They point literally toward the edge of the world.
Okay, so we're not going to the edge of the world. I doubt you guys need a sidetrack. The Black Forest, we could find something helpful. Who knows? Maybe not from
There's nothing in the Black Forest.
There seem to be multiple entrances. Kinda like this show I'm watching, Quiet March.
Well, the Shadow Labyrinth is, I believe, another name for the darkness between worlds.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you know this because...
She's gay. Don't worry about it.
That's basically something that yeah.
Fantastic.
Pet. on the prince.
My beautiful son.
Still have no way to stop her from doing her bullshit.
And you could ask those, well, there were more elves. Elves know magic.
I guess you would need to find someone who has been to the Shadow Labyrinth to have more power. Right? Is that what I'm getting at? Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
I believe so.
The logic's there.
We could go to the Shadow Labyrinth and see if there's a possible solution. Why not at this point?
Riku,
we have time before the ritual.
Riku, you know of only one person that you know for 100% fact that has been to the Shadow Labyrinth.
Yeah.
And that is the Dark Magician.
Yeah, and that fucker hasn't been seen since a long time.
He disappeared whenever the satellite came into this world.
Bitch has been MIA. He might be there. Okay, so we might know someone.
Right, Spill, who is it?
Have you heard of the Dark Magician?
I mean, this card
Yeah, that guy.
Which one do you bring out?
pulls out the textless Dark Magician.
No, that's a different guy. That's a different guy,
different
Riku.
guy. Different guy.
That's a different guy.
That
Oh
guy-
wait, you mean the guy? No. We kind of heard about this from. Okay, all right.
that guy
Kate.
left. Yeah.
You got the Dark Magician guy.
Oh yeah. 1 sec. Brings out of a Dark Magician.
Effect Monster Dark Magician?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That's the guy, Riku.
What's his? Is it Gahan or Gahad?
Gahan.
Get them. Gahan. Oh yeah, that's Gahan.
Ah, Gahan.
Oh,
I'm
first
glad you
name
know
basis?
him. Where is he?
He might be in the Shadow Labyrinth.
Why?
Self-isolation. He's a weird guy like that sometimes.
You
and
guys
also
that are here that are not Riku, remember the Gamble Bunny inside Gamble Bunny Roulette talking about the Dark Magician having disappeared just briefly before you guys showed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Gamble Bunny lady talked about him.
Wait, you know Gamble Bunny Roulette?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's by this weird mural wall thing.
She's in a hole in our school.
Yeah, the mural that
Yeah.
shows like all those
that's our
eggs.
mural, by the way, first of all.
No, it's our
No,
mural.
no,
Thank you
no,
very
that's
much.
the-
I
I
believe
passed
that
really
it's
golden, thank you.
50-50. I believe it's
we're not
split.
50-50 unless you've gone down one of those trauma paths. Have you?
I've done a trauma thing,
I
yes.
think
today.
in the
Tally
dungeon.
got forced.
It's connected to where I was in the underworld,
I don't
yes.
know if it was regular trauma.
Regular.
Because I
trauma?
saw you in it, first off. Secondly, my brother is connected to whatever bullshit's happening. And I don't fucking know how to explain this to you because you weren't fucking there. It was very traumatic of information that I should have had, but was locked away for some weird reason that I don't
Okay,
completely
that sounds like a
understand.
trauma dungeon.
There you go, champ.
And it's just like,
Probably-
yeah, and all of us saw it as well for some reason. We all felt like we
That's-
were like a part of one brain.
And
Yeah,
then we
that's
got
a
cards
trauma
out of it
dungeon.
for some reason.
Yep, 100% trauma dungeon. Good job, champ. You went for
Oh
your
yeah,
trauma.
that was you, wasn't it?
Wait, why was I there?
You helped me.
Yeah, you were like a little guy,
We were both
Um,
kids.
like a little fella.
I
You
was
had
a
this
rich one, I
other
went to the
you had this
tablet.
other girl with you. She kept yelling at you.
Yeah, that
She
sounds
said
like
your
Susie.
name.
Speaking of which, do you guys know Susie?
Oh my god, by the way. You just see Grace rush back over to you. Riku, you're not dead.
I'm not. Grace is
You
nice
are
to
in
see
so
you.
much trouble.
Grace, first of all, yeah. Don't
Not
say that
from
with
me.
a smile.
Not from me. You might die whenever you go back.
Who's going to try and kill me? Please
Mars and
give me-
Susie.
Okay, Susie, I get. Why Mars?
I like how Venus got over it.
Because they literally have been, for the past like a year or however long you've been gone, have been basically trying their hardest to get back through to you. And they've been searching everywhere. And the whole reason that me and Pitt are even there is because we were searching the. They're
I'm
really,
guessing
they're
this
really
was-
upset at you.
Oh, okay, private conversation time. 1 second.
No,
Okay,
Grace,
what-
continue what you were
what's going
saying,
on?
please.
Man.
It's literally a family matter.
Alright, how was your family matter?
I'm not forgetting you. Stop there for a second.
Of course you're not.
You need to pick bad friends, Grace.
Riku,
Yeah.
Grace tells you that essentially, after you guys had disappeared, after everybody started making their way into the tunnels, Bitcoin had tried bringing everybody through, and unfortunately, Bitcoin was lost in the ensuing chaos as the satellite exploded, quote unquote.
Also, I'll bring Otto for the. The rest of the gang should be here.
Yeah, they're
for
all
this.
there. They're all here.
Yeah, they should be here to mom Bitcoin. You see the group go side for a second.
They also explained to you how both Susie and Mars have been essentially keeping themselves at this large subway station area, which is now the new quote unquote base for most of the people in the satellite. This subway station they've been basically trying to mine their way under the area to get back to where Bitcoin / the satellite was. And they've been essentially doing that for about 9 months now since you've been gone. And Susie and Mars are basically only just now over the sad part of you being gone and are now in the extremely angry part of you having disappeared before and not having them be with you.
Okay, first of all, they left us.
I don't think that they're thinking extremely clearly, Riku.
Yeah, they're definitely not Riku. They're definitely being
No, that's understandable. That's fine. I will face the anger when that happens. You know what? Hopefully we can have a calm, rational conversation. And
I've seen Mars punch a truck through.
She what?
And if we can have a reasonable conversation.
Riku, you might need to just show up like really, really.
I'm just gonna kill you.
You mean the Johnson and Johnson truck that mysteriously got dented?
Oh no.
and if we can't have a reasonable conversation, yeah. And if I can't explain how much I've missed them, and if they don't accept the words, I'm just going to die. This is it. This is how I die.
You might need to like get yourself in a pretty car accident before seeing them again, so that they can't physically hurt you.
I died.
Also, apparently, it's only been 9 months there.
It's been 3 years for me. They can't get angry. I've missed them every single day.
I've had more time missing them, so I'm the more traumatized.
I'm the victim.
I think you're about to be the victim, yeah.
Look, we can have a calm, reasonable conversation, yeah. They can see how much I've grown and developed and how much I really appreciate them being in my life, yeah. And
So we're not on your level.
I'm going to miss being able to duel since they're going to break my arms, honestly. It is what it is, I guess. It's nice seeing you, Grace. Honestly, it's really nice seeing you.
It's nice. It's nice seeing you guys too.
You probably shouldn't tell them that we're alive, because they're gonna try and want to get into this place, correct?
So some of them are at the academy now, just there. They're just there working there.
At that point, we should probably leave with you, talk to them, leave again.
Should we leave?
I mean, you guys.
I know you were going back.
Kiwi. First of all, no angry voice, calm tones, yeah? Conversation.
You will be going back to the satellite first.
I would like a nicer tone from you, first of all.
You'll be going back to the satellite first.
Thank you very much. I like this conversation. That's very doable, That's very doable. Because we don't need to have violence every time, yeah? We can have conversations, talk about our feelings,
From what that one elf over there lady was saying, she's actually like a person from our world, but like her great grandmother was like a person from our world, so like she has like part of that in them or something. Anyway, from what she was saying, there's like a place where you can look at the other world back in the elf place. Maybe we can like look in, so you guys maybe even know something that you can bring to them that's like good news. Maybe we could like find out where Bitcoin is or something, and then they can't be mad at you.
No, they're still gonna be mad at me.
Well, like they won't.
They are.
They won't murder you, probably.
They weren't going to murder me. It's still going to hurt.
I think Susie has talked about murdering you every day since you've been
She's
gone.
talked about murdering me since I was born.
She was screaming at you whenever everything collapsed in the back.
Completely normal. You should have seen her when I moved out.
Remember?
Oh my god! Just
during the
imagine. Sorry. Continue.
Remember during remember during Talison's flashback, we heard Susie berate Riku and like threaten to kill him.
Well, you guys are all the way over here, but when it comes to I'm just imagining, because like the last season, one of the most heart-wrenching things I did was have Bitcoin carrying Susie away and Susie just yelling Riku down the hall that's slowly flooding and exploding. And just imagine that exact Riku, but instead Riku's moving out. From like moving out from where they are and like joining the crawlers or something. It's like Riku.
You should have seen her when I told her I was joining the gang. Turns out she was right. You know, like I can accept that. I have been wrong several times in my life, but we grow as people.
We grow, we mature.
You can tell I've been going to therapy.
And other than that, mostly we've just been kind of living, but also sort of collecting things. We think we might have a way back, but it's taken such a long time.
Really?
Yeah, me and Pitt have been trying to gather some things, but we haven't been able to do much. And everybody basically pitched in to get us into the academy, and it's things are awkward now.
You do have a bunch of new friends, I guess.
Yeah.
They seem interesting.
Yeah, they're great.
Yep. Kind of on the evil side, but you know, they seem great.
They look back over. I don't think they're on an evil side. They've been mostly helping people.
Okay, I'm gonna just, you know Piper, correct?
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay.
Like briefly, they were around.
Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about her background too much. The reason why she's into satellite to begin, was because of Shova. Now they work for Shova. We like Piper. Piper doesn't like Shova.
Who's Shova?
Hence, go. Okay. So,
He's a cult leader.
They have been away from any of that.
Yeah, every time the combo happens, she's not there.
Okay, so you don't know who you're working. Okay, they're working for Shova, who works for a cult.
Oh, so they're against Piper.
Yes.
So
However,
that's gonna suck for Pitt, because I think they're dating one of them.
You know what? If we explain ourselves, things might be okay. Or we can leave it, and then Piper
Also,
can
if they're
ruin
evil, they have Pitt's card right now.
Yeah, which is why we need to get our decks back, regroup at the satellite. See, Kiwi, we're heading back, yeah? No hurry.
It just stops like, I'm so excited about that.
Good, express your emotions. That's what we like to see.
I think we might need to have an open conversation with them about all of it. They might not understand everything themselves.
But what if they
You're
do
only
understand?
talking about Shova?
What if they do understand everything and we just explain everything to them and tell them that we're the enemy to them?
For now, we need to work on getting our deck back and seeing, well, that side of things. The enemy of my enemy. Currently, the enemy's Price, and Price worked for Shova, so we take down Price. Or
I have an idea.
what's your idea?
Well, we can see just how they are right now by seeing if they're nice or not, and I can show you at least then that they're nice.
You know,
Watch.
I'm willing to go with your suggestion, because we should listen to each other's plans.
Yeah. And if they don't, then, we'll come at it from that. That doesn't mean they're not nice. It just means they just start walking off toward the others. As they do.
All my friends die, man.
So
As
yeah,
they do.
Gregor, you're mentioning how awesome your mother is, right?
I was mentioning how dead my friends are. All right.
You guys see Grace go back. As Grace looks over to Taliesin, they seem to walk up with a expression and candor that would show that they are confident as they put a hand out toward Taliesin. Taliesin, let me have Riku's deck.
Okay. Hand it over.
You hand it over? Okay.
Yeah.
Grace now is in possession of Riku's deck. As they look back. What?
What's wrong?
I can't. Hold on. They take Riku. And they go back, leaving the other three.
Hello.
Then they go, see? And then they go back. It's weird to say see in front of them. However, it is also weird to drag someone off and then drag them back.
Yeah, good talk.
Everything's fine. Everything's wonderful. I'm gonna move you over here, Jem. You're gonna be with Cecilia and the evil shapeshifter.
And the evil shapeshifter. It's me, the
and
evil.
Jane.
Here. I love that he's just here. We know he was gonna do the backstab at some fucking point. We know it's coming.
What do you mean?
He's just a little guy.
Okay with it.
He's just a little big guy.
Maybe he's planning to
It was big
backstab
old
us.
knife finger.
Then he'll see our goblin friend and go, "Whoa, you're friends with that phantom dealer? Oh shit, I was gonna betray you. This changes everything. What's up, dude?"
But yes, as you guys are now all together, you guys just saw Grace walk off with Riku and them, and then walk back, demand Riku's deck, and then get it. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are my friends, and my friends, these are my friends.
Hi,
Hello.
friend.
Hello.
The friends of my friends are my friends, I think is the saying.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that, but I'm down for it.
I've heard it said. It's one of the dialogues of the gacha game I got. No, he doesn't play gacha. Never mind.
And if you did ever play gacha, which you don't, you would be entirely free to play.
I used to. It was bad.
You're not entirely free to play.
Should we... Oh, wait, Caitlin. Should we head back and watch the orb?
I would love to go look at those orbs and find anything out.
Yeah, so we can figure out at least who attacked, Jones.
Yeah, okay. We got at least a couple of like days to like deal with the other thing. So I guess we can go back and look at it, right? And keep, get that done.
Go back, lay anyone down who needs resting, look at it, then go to the mountains to find a magician, apparently.
If we have the time to do that.
And we don't actually
like, I
know
don't
they're
if we
there.
can- Yeah, like it'd be,
I mean,
if we go over there and do all the trip, and then we find out and
Wait a
time's
minute.
passed.
Can't the orbs, do they only look into our world? Do they not look at other parts of the spirit world?
What are you
I
talking
could
about?
ask. The orbs?
Oh, they said specifically it looked into the real world.
Okay.
Yeah, into the mortal world, into the material world, the regular world.
Gotcha.
The world of flesh.
That is whenever Tilly was explaining it, it's like that is their TV basically.
G watches Real Housewives watch Real Housewives.
There are limitations on it in some ways, but you should be able to see just about anything you want.
So would it matter about, I don't know, the year, the date, that kind of thing?
The longer you look back, the more energy it takes out of the person that's using the viewing globe. But mostly you just see just about everything in, I think, a decent amount of time. You can't constantly use it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't show you like anything that someone is like thinking or anything like that, but just sort of shows you what's happening.
That is perfect. Because I need to know what happened to my brother 9 years ago, you see.
Well, we'll see if that's possible.
I'm hoping it's possible. I will.
You are chasing a white elephant, and I
I
appreciate.
don't
am
think
chasing
I don't think
one.
I've ever looked anywhere near that far back in the past.
Cool. We'll limit test it then.
You guys want to gather up and start making your way back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, Grace will have the Riku deck, meaning they just got a humongous upgrade to their deck
Good job.
Good job.
because their deck
Yes.
Use it well.
sucks ass.
Does nothing wins.
Listen, she nearly beat me. She only lost by default. She can have the deck. And obviously, it's probably fine with Riku that she uses it, so you know, it's a win-win.
Because like I can't use it, so fucking.
I like starships. They're not starships, so.
So if
Or
anybody,
machine.
so at this point, you guys do have another duelist now that you can rely on, quote unquote. I say quote unquote, obviously, because you know they're an NPC, so you know if you want to rely on them, you can. They're you can't really mess with their deck, but you know whatever, unless you like beg them. I don't know.
Please.
Please, let me give you cards.
Often this happens.
Go ahead and delete that. You guys begin to move back on your way. As you do, Cecilia will now have quite a lot of people cards in their hands.
They're like baseball cards.
I can't believe I've collected a super rare Derek.
What makes him super rare?
He's shiny, see?
Oh yeah, you kind of got a gold foil. That damn.
Yeah, some of them have rarities to them, I guess. I don't know.
That one's
The trading card game thing really seeped into this one, huh?
that one's just named Nameless Joe.
Maybe it's like a type. Like maybe Nameless Joe is a type.
Oh, yo, is that Kevin?
Yo, what will you give for your Kevin?
I'll give one Nameless Joe.
Because Otto did not get convinced to take the last two of the things, we're going to delete those. Bloop. You guys get together. Some of you end up having to walk, some of you don't, which does mean that it does take you guys a little bit longer to return to the grove, but it does give you guys a little bit of time. You guys do end up having to push the bikes the rest of the way once you get them inside, so again, takes a little bit of time to perform that as well, but eventually you guys are able to get all of your bikes as well as your peoples inside the inside of the area. As you do, let me move each of you in. Just there you go. As you guys have returned to this place, you will find that most of the elves have, at this point, moved around, going to different spots and places around the area. The two tree keepers at this point are still in their little tree keeper nook. You find that the emperor is currently off sitting over at one of the edges of this place. It seemed to be a little tiny grove made especially for him. You find that the ferryman is doing the ferry thing, ferrying people about, doing their thing. Of course, the princess is getting ferried around. Get over there. Yeah. They're obviously also getting ferried around because why not?
Yay.
Yay.
You guys all return. With the new people that are here, people do begin to somewhat split off and around, going and sitting at different areas to basically be gone after and talked to whenever you guys need to.
Oh my god, I read a dot that shows that they can be talked to.
You can be talked to, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Gonna move Riku. Gonna have like a Riku nook.
The Riku Nook.
Yeah, we're gonna make like a little
Interact with Riku.
Make like a little satellite nook over here.
Interact
The
with
satellite
the
nook.
satellite cast.
Grace will be there to speak with them and explain things that have happened over the past little while. Casti will be over with Crocodilus trying to cheer him up. Currently Prince is here doing his thing. Gear is just shoosh-papping him still over here, taking care of Tiny Child. By that I mean the 16-year-old Tiny Child. I don't know. Tilly would find themselves going over toward the market area, as that is where they would do their trade and their things. Shapeshifter is gonna sit right here with you guys, having a good time. And
It's
currently,
our friend, the evil shapeshifter.
and currently, Jim is still out of it. There we go. Currently flanked by Peridot and Jane, Lane's cousin. You guys are off in the center here. You guys can do just about anything you would like. You guys currently, I believe, some of you took some damage in your duels. I'm not sure exactly how much everybody is at this point. Looks like one of you is down to 52 and one of you down to 46. I'm not sure which side those were.
I was 46. I noted it down. I was a good boy.
Okay, so that means whoever was
I
dueling
put
with
7k beast,
That was
so
my-
I'm
yeah,
at
52.
7k.
you're at 52.
52, 50.
And
Oh, wait, no,
which one was on the
52.
left?
So on the left, that would have been Benny.
So Benny,
then
you
on
are
the-
at 4,300 currently.
Yeah. And on the right, I'm on 5k
Okay.
because
you guys
I
just had a
drew
duel
two
last-
cards. Yeah.
You guys just had a duel last round.
Was that?
We got restored and then we had a duel. That's why the numbers 7k.
They're different.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Okay. You
I
guys
forgot
are
about that duel because you carried so much.
It's okay.
you guys are
I thought it was your
currently
duel and I was just a background character.
you guys are currently at this point essentially with your bits, your peeps, you guys have collected your bikes, I guess. You guys do have bikes now, and sort of just
He's walking.
kind of taking stock and everything. I would like to know, out of the four of you, now that you guys are back here in the area here, would you guys just like to rest up slightly and make your way off to the ruins? Would you guys like to use the time to attempt to look into the viewing globes? Would you like to talk to anybody in particular about here on anything in particular? What is going on with the four of you?
I want to talk to Evil Shadow Dude for a quick second, then the
Definitely.
The evil shapeshifter.
Evil Shapeshift Dude.
I would like to look at the viewing globes personally.
Okay, that will be the next thing we do then. So we'll put you at the entrance of that.
Yeah.
Because
Once again, I'm gonna snitch on your shit.
Well,
well,
we need
everybody's
two
going to be
people.
going.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be
Oh,
going.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. That's gonna. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is like the next thing we're doing. So if you guys are just going to be waiting for that,
Yeah, I
we can
have
do that.
nothing else to really talk about immediately. So
Benny,
yeah.
do you have
I'm
anything
good.
you're doing? Okay.
I'm good.
So currently we are going to go over to Kate. Everybody else will say that you are helping people get settled in, get moved
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Kate, you make your way over to the evil shapeshifter. As you do,
Hey,
welcome.
hey, big guy.
Things have been quite interesting since we have started this little contract.
Enjoyable, like I said.
Enjoyable enough, yes.
That's good to hear. Though I guess the contract doesn't involve you tell me some things about your former employer.
Unfortunately, I can't really say much on her. That being said, I could answer any other questions you may have.
Then
I can
easy
tell
one.
you one thing, they are not the employer, if that's what
Oh.
you wish to know.
Gotcha.
They are not
What
the
for
one at
someone
the
else?
head of all of this.
Then I guess two questions. First of all, are you gonna leave us eventually?
I will leave you at any time. Currently, I am only here because of our prior engagement. You can tell me to leave, and that will force me to either return to my group, if they'll accept me back, or to go and make a name for myself somewhere else.
You gonna make a name for yourself?
I have to make a name for myself.
Nah. You can stick with us as long as you're having fun. Yeah,
I'm having
finding it
tons of fun.
interesting.
You had some interesting endeavors during your last duel.
Oh, well, I was just letting loose. You don't get to do that much.
Letting loose. That is certainly a way to put it.
Well, what would you put it?
Manipulation.
Hmm?
You were able to get exactly what you wanted by convincing those two girls that they should go ahead and give up. At which point, you didn't obey your initial thoughts and just give them exactly what you promised. You instead understood that they are dangerous, and you sealed them inside of those cards, did you not?
And that is true.
Manipulation. It's not always bad. It could be a good thing.
I'm so aware of it.
Otto looking at Riku like,
Well, I guess that is another side to me.
Perhaps
the
that side of
prettiest.
you is repressed or holding back a bit.
You're saying cut loose a little more?
I'm not saying that. If I did, you would look at me and be like, you're evil. You're saying to cut loose, and that's obviously the bad thing to do. What I'm telling you is that it's never good to hold anything back. If you believe there is another side to you, then you should find a way to express that side in a healthy way. Whether it be through letting loose, as you just said, or through allowing bits and pieces of it to interfere with your everyday. And again, if you believe that that is a side that you don't get to show, perhaps you should show it to people gradually. You don't want to have a side of you that is completely repulsive to them, after all.
I mean, if they didn't like every side of me, then did they really know me?
Exactly. Not only that, if you are only having friends because you are leaving a part of yourself out, that is again another form of manipulation. To an extent. Whether that be
That
on
is
your
true.
side or on their side is a completely different story at that point. If you feel that you are not safe enough to be able to show that, then I believe that is either society itself or the ones that you keep your company around that are doing more of the manipulation on that front.
Less safe, but more, let's say, if I showed it all. Because I doubt there'll be a very gradual release. I guess they'll probably give me that evil label like you.
Potentially. When it comes to evil, wicked powers that are out there in the spirit world especially, we are beings who were tied to a great dark master back before the shattering of these worlds. We were a part of that master's army. It's not as if we were the ones who actually went out and did things. No, we were listening to those with authority, those with power. I believe you've also been in contact with another one of a similar ideology. Now that those are out of the picture, those beings are out of the picture, we are able to flourish even more. We're able to be larger fishes in the pond. I believe those people that you have fought, however, the ones that are currently being manipulated by that woman, they are wanting to do the opposite of what I want.
And what do you want specifically?
I want to keep my freedom. I want to keep my ability. And I want to go about my time as a big fish a little bit longer. Those with the robes, as well as some of my colleagues, are wanting to bring back the Dark Masters in one way, shape, or form. But I quite but I quite like being my own Dark Master.
Well, I am one who really enjoys the thoughts of freedom. Freedom of expression, freedom of art, freedom to choose. I guess what I'm saying is, you do have an ally in me from preventing the Dark Bastard from coming back.
At this point, it seems as if no matter what I do, and no matter what anyone does, something in this world is going to change. And perhaps it needed to change. But it is a shame. That being said, I have noticed that several pieces of the world have been reconnected recently. As they're reconnecting, we're able to maneuver more. We're able to make ourselves more available, making our way through the different planes, interacting with more spirits that have grown and flourished in this time after the shattering. There are only a few of us that are able to travel the realms between worlds. But now that others are doing so, we are seeing quite a interesting change already. That being said, if even one of those old gods, even one of those Dark Masters, or any of the other countless beings that those humans over there wish to resurrect, are brought back, well, that puts every single person connected to these worlds in danger, including myself.
I see. That does explain why you joined us a lot more clearly.
I have my own agenda, as I'm sure I have not hidden from any of you. But, in the end, as long as I am not connected with that woman, as long as I am not connected with that force, you will find that I will be a wonderful ally to you. Even to an extent of being able to aid you in whatever ways you see fit. I am a shapeshifter after all. If you would like, I could perform many tasks. My power is that of yours that you wish to wield.
That will be very helpful, especially if we do need to sneak around the temple, well, ruins.
Currently, I believe that after she had left here, she most likely made her way to that place. At this point, she is probably understanding that the great Suijin they wish to grab is no longer available to do so. That being said, they will continue to try. They will continue to try to suck something out of that place. And whether that be the power of the late Water Emperor, or the powers that connect with the original Leviathan, I'm not sure. But what I can say is that they're going to not find exactly what they need. We've already obtained one of the Trinity. And even when we found them, it was not exactly how we had thought it would be.
A question, though. Well, proposal, I see. I know power can change cards, correct?
An extent,
Well,
yes.
spirits. And what's left there is just a fraction of its power?
Give or take. That is essentially what might go down. Your card game is strange to me, but I have been able to pick it up quite easily.
As I can tell. What I was suggesting is, if we're able to arrive there before the ritual is complete, or midway before the power is transferred, you said you want to become a big fish, correct?
I would love to be.
I'm currently
a strong spirit in my own right, but being a bigger fish is not something I wouldn't try.
If I have the opportunity to perform the battle rites, I can make the conditions, can't I?
Speak more words.
I like the words you're saying. Speak to me, lesbian. You make good words.
I'm just saying, if I had the opportunity, then if I won, I can choose where that power would go to. If I made that part of the contract. Terms of the battle rights and such.
Of course, of course.
Though the issue we have is, well, the prevention of cards being taken. Correct?
I believe so,
If-
yes.
Now, I'm not saying you're hiding anything from us, because of course you're not. This will be in your best interest. If you do know a way to prevent at least myself from losing their cards, if we don't find a solution, then I can make sure that, well, as long as I win, that power goes to you. And even if you're not able to, for the sake of you being honest and just wanting to keep your freedom, I'll still send that power to you, as long as I'm able to duel.
Roll me for your negotiation, please.
Yes, I will.
Hello, Kate. What's going on?
Well, you see, I'm talking to a gaslighter, and I gaslight.
Gaslight faster.
Let's do... Pop a hero in. Where's... Damn, we don't have rerolls. Anyway,
Currently,
Let's
only
roll.
Gregor and Taliesin have fleetings.
got... Let me put this...
So in the gatekeep gaslight
Well-
girl, which one beats which? You think like rock paper
You
scissors
did
style?
just get one.
There are three. You got three, so.
Oh, 19
Oh, there you go.
plus 1 plus 1 plus a hero.
Well, roll for
Negotiations of 2.
fucking 20, I guess.
Okay,
roll me
19 is the highest
5
I'll
more
roll.
times, and we'll see if you
Okay,
get a
let's
20.
Yeah. Second roll. Whoops. That was the one I accidentally clicked it.
There you go.
Toy. Not toy
Okay, thank you.
plus 2 plus 26.
You find as you're talking, obviously this is something that the nameless shapeshifter is enjoying being heard from you. They are very much with you as you are speaking. Hiding from you is such a strong word. I did just tell you exactly what I could do, and I was going to let you try to figure it out on your own. But I have 2 answers for you, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
1, as you saw with your friend, that one over there with the beanie. Motions over to Kiwi. It is difficult, not impossible, to take cards from spirits. You have to be very talented, either way, for good nor ill to happen. As such, he motions to himself and then produces a deck in his hands. If you are ever in a position where you are missing a deck, you could always take mine.
Mm-hmm.
But in addition to that, if you do truly wish to make me a stronger force, one that, again, I can at the very least promise you I have no ill will toward you or honestly any being in this plane or the one surrounding. As a shapeshifter, I am very easily able to tap into certain powers that have been long lost. If we make our way to those ruins, I can perform you the same task I was going to perform for her. With me there, what her, as well as our master that I cannot speak of at the moment, what we were planning on doing was have myself absorb all of the energies within those rituals those foolish humans were doing, and I was going to awaken to a power that would immediately have gone to my master. But currently, my master is you. If you were able to channel the dark magics of the battle rites through me, making me a stronger spirit, I could in turn give you something that has long since been eroded from this world. All you need to do is ask. and every bit of power that I have, as I mentioned to you before, is entirely yours. I do not go back on my word.
Neither do I. Then we have an accord.
If you ever have need of it. He again brings his deck out, at which point he just hands it over to you. This deck will be always with you, as long as I am here. You
And
can
once I use
mess with it as you see fit.
And once I use the deck during, well, her ritual, that power should go to you, correct?
It can go to me no matter what you do. You don't have to use this deck at all. But if she does try to tamper with your decks, you don't need to listen to any other foolish emperors out here to have them make a deck that is worse for you. You may have beaten me with the deck that you were given, but I do think that there were a few things that you might have picked up on that I could have done.
No, I did. Again, you have your own motive.
Take this. This is something that those fools in that ritual will not be able to take from you. Again,
Like I
you
said-
can change it as you see fit.
And like I said, I don't go back on my word, so get ready to be a big fish.
If those ruins are something to be understood, potentially the biggest fish. Get it?
And Caleb,
Phantasm? The Great
Ye-
Sea?
I get. Do you think you'll become a phantasm, or do you think you'll become like a evil phantasm rider or something?
Oh, I know exactly what will happen to me.
Oh damn, we are good.
I was going to
Yeah.
be... Well, I can't tell you everything, but
No,
I
no,
am-
no spoilers, no spoilers.
I am here to absorb certain magical energies. But there is another energy there that I far wanted more than this Suijin, or whatever he was called back then. Suinijin, whatever.
And there's that sexy tone.
He just sort of sits back. If you need any other correspondence or any other use of my power, I'll be here. Currently, he looks around. I believe I am one of the strongest spirits in this grove.
Probably second strongest. Have you seen the cat?
They look over toward Nyan Nyan. Oh, that thing. I could probably take it.
50-50.
In a fight, right?
Just looks over.
Fight, right?
Just looks over. No, I'd win.
In a fight, right?
Maybe
Thank
not
you
at
for
their
your-
peak, but I'd win.
Good to know. In that case, I'll join up with the others. Probably won't tell them about the deal since, evil shapeshifter.
He shrugs. Keep as much of you hidden back as you wish, but never feel that you need to hide from those who are your true friends.
You are right, though this might be a funnier surprise.
You
You'll
make your way
a
away?
way to the group. Yeah.
You make your way over toward the group, who is currently, at this point, everybody is gathering up to potentially use the thing. Currently, Casti as well as Cecilia are just sort of hanging with Crocodilus, who is not having a great time. He's
Still crying.
he's trying his best. He's like, no, I gotta do this. I gotta figure it out. It's like, it's okay, Crocodilus. But you guys, as well as Nadia, are ready to want to go and see things in the globe. Not only that, but I believe that Riku and their group are also potentially wanting to see things in the globe.
Yeah.
As all of you approach the Emperor here, Emperor Truesdale, you will find...
Hey, I finished art, by the way.
Oh god, let me go look. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Why'd he lose his shirt?
Yeah, it got shredded off of him in the battle as it
His
happened.
pants are too big.
Because it's any
We all know he threw it off. We
He
all know
went he
pulled it
went
off.
he went into attack mode.
When did he get abs?
He
it's,
can't.
It was attack mode.
He got
It's
put in attack mode, guys.
it's
His
because
shirt's
it's
over there on the ground though. I can see.
It's because it's any brackets shirts off brackets 5Darps brackets.
Final
Found them all.
Kamehameha.
You guys all find yourselves in front of Fairy King Truesdale, or Fairy Emperor Truesdale. I can't remember the exact name that I gave him in the card that he is now. But as you do, from what I heard from the dealer, all of you wish to use our viewing globe.
Mm-hmm.
If you wouldn't mind.
We are currently not at a wonderful present to be able to show the things in the viewing globe. As I mentioned before, my power is not entirely up to snuff. But potentially we may be able to siphon some of yours to use different works, but there are limitations.
Like what kind of limitations?
Well, the further you make your way back, the more energy it will use, unfortunately. It's usually best to just see what is happening currently, but from what I understand, you wish to find out something that had happened the night before.
Mm-hmm.
It is not impossible, but it will take an amount of energy to do so. As for, he looks over toward Taliesin, your want for it, it may take quite a bit. I do
What would
not
you
know
put
if it
for?
is possible, but we will try.
Mm-hmm.
Riku pipes up. You need energy, right?
We need energy, yes, but unfortunately, we also need to have the correct attunement. The viewing globe here is a relic of the higher planes. Currently, that means that only I have the ability to use it to its full potential.
And if I give you a little bit of a spiritual charge, will that help?
We'll have to see. First, however, I believe yours is the easiest, Riku. From what I understood from your friends, you wish to see if a certain spirit or a certain being in your world still exists.
Mm-hmm.
This Bitcoin.
And that's correct.
I can easily see if the viewing globe will give me access. They pull out what appears to be a set of 4 different spheres. Looking to them, the spheres give off a blue, a red, I believe a blue, red, green, and purple? I think that's ones that let me go make sure. These aren't specifically something, by the way. Shut up.
Of course not.
No. Why would they ever be?
Why would they?
One second. What the fuck are you? I know you're a card. Oh, there you are. I think. No. Sorry, there's a certain card I'm looking for.
Oh, good.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't know why I can't think of the name of the card. But I don't want to say the wrong color because it's important.
You're important.
Got him. The
Got
is me.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. I am very sorry.
So,
I'm just gonna type in the freaking effect as much as I can say. Do. Ba, 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 ba. Buh. I'm literally just looking through an image search at this point.
It's like, whatever, who cares?
Once I say it, like once I like say anything about it, you guys will immediately know what it is. But I want it. I want it.
It's just this little thing and you want it.
It's this little thing that I like.
Little thing that I like, and I don't know why it's not in this. Maybe it's in the trivia for this one. Okay. I believe I found it. I just have to get the bigger card art of it so I can see what color that is. Because I am the blind.
Stop being the blind.
I wish.
Stop.
And yes, you see what appears to be 4 different orbs. One of them is blue, one of them is green, one of them is red, and one of them is purple. As they pull out these 4 orbs, you guys do find that looking upon them, they are giving off very particular energies. Looking at them in particular, I believe that those of you who are here, is it only Otto?
Otto, it's your time.
It's my time. My time has come.
No, it is Otto and Benny. You guys would find, looking at these 4 orbs, Otto, the purple and the red orbs are giving off very high attribute-like energy. You can sense from them they are giving off things that are seemingly connected to the energy of light and the energy of fire. Same thing again, Benny, with the green orb, it seems to be giving off the energy of the wind.
Fire and light, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Powerful, like a powerful fire and light monster or something? At least that's the attribute I'm feeling.
These are 4 elemental orbs that have fallen down from the higher planes after the shattering. They once belonged to a protector of the elemental properties from up there. We are still missing a few of them, but the 4 here we've been able to use as viewing globes. They allow us to see into the plane of the material. I believe at once they were used from those on high to look onto the netherworld as well as the elemental planes. That being said, I believe it has lost those properties long, long ago. Unless we are able to find the others, it will always continue to be just a bridge between yours and our world.
I see.
That being said, if you wish to look into these orbs, to find any sort of being that you are looking for at the current time, he motions to Otto and Riku. Please look inside of the orb here, as he shows forth the blue orb.
That sounds good to me.
As you guys go to it, you guys look inside, you call the name out that is Bitcoin. It takes a while because, probably not actually named Bitcoin.
We see.
But he totally
Take a
is.
couple of tries.
But he totally is, though. That's Bitcoin. As you look over toward it, you look into the orb itself. You find that given the amount of time it takes, you're about to give up hope of seeing much of anything. But you do see, eventually, what appears to be a cozy looking little guy, seemingly just sitting on the ground, a bike behind him. On either side of him is just rubble.
Oh.
You see Bitcoin sitting in what appears to be a dark tunnel, just sort of staring off into space with what appears to be one of the crawler bikes behind him.
He might still be in our part of the satellite, huh? Oh.
From what happened whenever we last saw him, he just sort of chucked Susie at Mars, and yeah, he's probably closer to Neodomino than he is where the satellite was, at the very least. But
at least you guys are on the right track.
the problem is, this doesn't even look like the the pipe that we were making our way through. Did he move or get moved?
Possibly.
It's been about 9 months.
Maybe
There
he
is
doesn't need to eat or drink.
And there's
Maybe
a
he needs
crawler
oil?
bike.
Oh, Solution, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated, much appreciated.
Hi, solution.
Hello.
We're not using one of your maps right now, but we were over here on the maps over here a bit ago, but right now we're on a different one.
Yeah.
Hello, hope you guys were doing great over there.
Yeah. Still, it's at least good news that he's alive.
We can at least go back and let them know that they can keep looking or digging.
As long as it doesn't cause another caving.
I'm guessing we can't just, I guess, in space zoom out in the area to see where it is.
I believe this is the only part that you would be able to see. The rest of it seems to be underneath quite a lot of water. If we quote unquote zoomed out from here, you would just see darkness. But that being does exist indeed.
You just have to go rescue him.
Looking at the present is quite easy. That did not cost much energy at all to be able to do. Looking beyond that is a bit harder. It requires emotion. It requires affinity. Looks around. What's the next thing you wish me to show you?
Yesterday, an attack that happened last night to Jones and Lawson. It requires emotion and affinity, right? Okay, goes to a bush. Let me see which one the outfit is. 3. There we go. Okay,
Yeah, man, I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Oh, there you go.
You just
brought
see
that?
as you go to a bush, the other side of the bush is just lady in half a mask, and they're just like, what the fuck? That fucking.
Kaylin knows but pretends that she doesn't. Undresses slowly. Okay,
Approaches breastily.
I'm googling up in here.
Oops, breastily.
All right.
It will help, trust me. I'm told.
I didn't know that you brought that with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what were you preparing to do down here?
If we needed a disguise.
How did you bring that with us? Do you have a backpack? Have we not noticed that you've had a backpack?
They've been carrying like a duffel bag with them.
you haven't noticed the duffel bag, really?
No.
I thought that was like preparation for something else. I'm just gonna die instead of clothing full, and you're fucking sexy
But
secondary
I've
clothes.
given it to Cassie to hold multiple times.
I mean, that doesn't mean I know the contents of the bag. She wasn't opening them up for me.
What else would I bring? We can't bring most things. So clothing.
All right, do your acting thing, Kate. Come
Nadia
on.
just looks over. You guys didn't bring a change of clothes?
See, she gets it.
I thought I was gonna be here for like a minute.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna be in a place called the Great Sea. I thought there was gonna be mud and stuff around, or
yeah, I brought
or
my
we were gonna be
swimsuit.
in a forest. I thought that like bugs or whatever.
I mean, I was just gonna. If they ever questioned us about where we were, I was just gonna use the dirt and shit as proof that we were somewhere else. But that's besides the point.
So last night, to this Jones and Lawson.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Currently, it seems that I'm unable to see anything there. You guys know you've been here in the area for a good number of hours at this point. It would most likely be the night before.
Okay, the night before.
I see. Let's see then. I'm going to roll for Truesdale to see
Do I
exactly
give him
how
advantage
accurate
be-
and how long he can show you.
Do I give him advantage because I'm dressed up?
Sure, man.
Hey, I'll take that.
Sure, definitely.
I'll take
We'll do that. That was on 17 for a second.
Oh boy, it did not help.
You
Oh,
got
did it?
it's a 7 instead of a 6. I mean that's pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah,
Also, let me see if there's anything that I can
that's
use
not
to help.
Okay,
Any
you just tell me.
cards
You
that
just tell
can-
me whenever you give up.
Okay. Let's do. Yeah. Wait 1 second. Yeah. No. GG. I
Nothing?
got 9. I don't think I have anything because
dare.
like I don't have anything because I don't know what type of role it is. First of all, unless it's experience.
Do you have anything that increases certain types of rolls?
I do not believe so. If I'm checking every.
Yeah. Currently, you have Justice, which lets
Yeah.
you do things with certain beings. You have
Mhm.
Broken, but that's with Nadia. You have Thorns. You have Chariot, which chosen follow the character and aid them in some way. It can be either used to be a current NPC or one after the fact. And Emperor. Spirit around you favors you, gives up its vitality to allow you a second chance at staying in the fight, either through adding LP or replenishing health, yada yada yada. No, you don't currently have anything that will throw too much onto this. Let's look at the others. Currently, same thing over with Taliesin. I believe they just have Empress, which is not great for that situation. Looking over at Benny.
I have the magician, but that only works for me.
Panic. And over at Gregor, I don't believe Gregor has anything active currently. So yeah. Wait, no, they're down there.
I got.
They're down there.
I mean, if you want like an 11, the roll was no, it was a 13. Did it help you?
The 13's better than a 7.
I will use my hero fan to change one of the rolls to 13.
Okay, we can actually do something then.
Hey.
Megan, I've had this card for so long.
The 7 would not have done much. It's like, oh, there's Jones. Anyway. But no. Let me get you some stuff real quick.
See you in 20 sessions when I find another roll I can turn to 13.
You guys look into the red orb. As you do, the amount of emotion / connection that both Gregor and Kate feel through this seems to show and well up with some kind of energy. As it does, you guys see what appears to be Kate. Kate, it is showing you talking with Professor Jones. Because if you remember, right during the thing before that night, you were talking to Professor Jones, and while it is showing you talking, you can't actually hear anything. Do you want to explain to your allies what this is?
Okay, to explain, I was telling him to get a damn cup of coffee with the Chancellor because the two of them need to be friends.
They're not friends? What
They're
happened?
not friends.
Why are they not friends? What happened, Kate?
Because
Tell us these things.
This the important thing was he got attacked, Leah.
You always be doing some shit, girl. I don't understand.
You see, eventually Kate seems to remove themselves from the equation. They are no longer in the vision that you guys see. However, you do see that what appears to be Jones looking at a recipe on a little note that they seem to have with them. They sigh and they look over toward the door that Kate just left, and you find that they begin to make what appears to be a pot of coffee.
Aw, he was going to do it.
As you guys watch Jones making a pot of coffee, the scene seems to flash forward because nothing fucking interesting there happens.
We just watch him doing coffee for like 5 hours.
Eventually, you find what appears to be Jones. Let me go find Jones real quick. Let me go find him so we can have some visuals to go with this.
Oh my god, visuals.
You see what appears to be Jones making their way over toward the campus. At this point, Jones is walking through a lot of people because you guys know that the campus at that point is completely packed. You see there's a lot of people who are walking their way through there, who are celebrating from the tournament. A lot of people who are super hype and going through all of it. They seem like there are quite a few just random kind of people all about. People from the rest of Neo Domino, some of them being teachers. You see a couple of them making their way through, going from what appears to be different kind of booths to the next booth. You don't hear, actually, no, I'm not going to say shit. He seems to be carrying a cup of coffee or a pot of coffee with him as he gets into the main building and goes up the elevator. Upon going up the elevator, you see him making his way toward the Chancellor's office. And upon getting to the Chancellor's office, he brings a hand up to knock, but then just sort of shrugs and opens the door. It is at this point that we see inside the Chancellor's office. The Chancellor is not alone in the office. The Chancellor has a few people in it that several people here might recognize.
Ain't no way.
There is quite a number of boys in this office.
He was on the fucking academy?
Ugh,
You guys
those
see
two.
what appears to be a pro duelist named Yama that some of you may recognize.
The other guy for the tag duel circuit.
Oh no. You guys see what appears to be Patch, which two of you would definitely recognize since you know he killed you.
And there's the guy who killed us.
And what appears to be, at least to your guys' understandings, the players wouldn't have known this whenever they went in, but what appear to be 4 harbormen who are there with them. The last time you guys had seen Bradford, he seemed to have some muscle with him, but specifically Otto and Riku would know these 4 men to be harbormen.
Why are there harbormen in there?
Too.
About what?
Gangs from the satellite.
Oh.
As Jones would have entered, he opened the door and seems to, for a second, just sort of open it very lightly, as if he might have heard something that was going on inside. He doesn't open it fully. But eventually, you do see that one of the people, Hatch, turns around to notice them as they're talking. Jones pushes the door in further and seems to show show the pot of coffee in his hands as he walks in. There is a shocked look from Chancellor Bradford, and there appears to be some resounding looks from the others who seem to be talking rather loudly, but not really showing much shock like Bradford is. You find that when Jones walks in, he seems to just walk straight over toward the coffee nook, looking back around. You see him pointing over his shoulder toward some of the other people here and turning around waving as if, you know, hey, introduce me.
I work here. Don't kill me, please.
As Pat seems to just be staring at him, Yama seems to continue to talk, and him and Jones seem to talk for a little bit. You guys know that Jones used to be a part of some kind of pro circuit, and currently Yama is a pro circuit player. The two of them seem to be having some kind of back and forth. But eventually, you do see that Yama turns to the Chancellor and sort of motions toward him, at which point the Chancellor looks to Jones, looks back over toward the others, and says something to Jones, to which Jones seems to take offense to. He brings a cup of coffee that he made over and says something on his lips before just sort of turning the coffee cup over and spilling it onto the ground.
You're meant to be friends.
Friends don't do this.
He then seems to just sort of reach over and tip the coffee pot over before starting to walk out. I'm waiting for the thing to catch up with itself.
It's coming over. Don't worry. It's coming over.
So
there we go.
they really made Jones mad with whatever the fuck they were talking about.
As Jones is starting to leave, he is already pulling out a phone. At which point, one of the harbormen stands up and closes the door. Jones stops, looks over toward them, looks back over toward the front where Bradford is, and seems to pocket his phone before pulling out his dual disc. At which point, he presses a single button on said dual disc, and the harborman flies back into the couch that is here.
Fuck off, pussy.
Yama seems to laugh. But as soon as that happens, the other three harbormen get up, the three of them brandishing their dual discs as well. And you guys see several duels take place.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
As it looks like Professor Jones fights the three of them in a duel and seems to come out victorious.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems about right.
He has been said to be the strongest duelist at the academy.
I mean, he also would get 3 turns in a row, basically.
Yeah.
You didn't see it that way.
What?
They seem to have their turns sequentially, and then it was Jones's turn.
Oh, they
did Monster Beyond Time rule.
As Jones looks over toward the others, he looks for a second as if he's going to leave. However, this person steps forward.
Oh.
As Jones and Patch look to each other, Jones keeps his dual disc out. However, you do note that Jones currently seems to be not having a great time. As he has pulled out his dual disc, you do see that there is a bit of strain coming from him. Probably from, you know, dueling these 3 at the same time before that. Otto and Riku are met with a similar scene as they remember seeing before. As Patch and Jones goes into a duel, Patch summons forth a certain monster that you guys remember. However, Jones is able to survive 1 round by getting rid of a Karibo from his hand. He is able to survive a single round against Patch.
He survived the Numeron OTK.
At which point, specifically Otto and Riku will take note of this. The monsters on Patch's field disappear.
What the fuck?
It turns out that whatever Patch had done to all of you guys to essentially OTK you guys leaves his field vulnerable after he does it. Something that none of you were able to find out at the time. Jones then goes, he seems to be playing quite a few fairy monsters in his deck. You can see several of them seemingly showing themselves onto the field, but as Jones tries to get forward some amount of damage, which he does do, you see a good amount of damage. I believe the highest attack he could have done would be 25. Yes. You see a good 2,500 damage be sent the way of Patch. However, as Otto and Riku both know, he then just sort of does what he did again, somehow seeming to bring out exactly what he needs in that moment. Riku and Otto knowing because it's the dealer's power that he seemed to have stolen. Despite holding out as long as he could, Jones is defeated in that next turn. To a lot of amusement from Yama, as Jones gets into the I just lost a duel pose, the 1 Harborman that was remaining that did not duel, because they're all in the I lost a duel pose, seems to slam a pipe into the back of Jones's head. You guys see darkness in that moment.
So the Chancellor knew.
What the fuck?
Well, that's not good.
That looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
That is.
But what about the other one?
Awesome.
Right, you had asked for another. You see Truesdale sort of wiping some sweat from his brow. Allow me to show you that as well. This is not the correct music for that. That isn't great either, honestly. We'll go to this one. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that one.
Ooh, well, you always like this one.
Riku will look to the other group and just be like, I'm pretty sure you guys know what a dealer is, correct?
Yeah.
Kinda.
That looked bullshit to me.
Which is why I'm bringing it up. You see that guy Patch over there took the power of a dealer, which means he can kind of will whichever cards to his hand.
So his name's Patch. Good. I need to find that man because
You don't.
has
Right
to
now.
know what happened to my brother.
Right now, he's not gonna give you any answer unless you know how to counter his BS dealing ability.
Oh,
You've
no,
you've
it's-
never seen this guy say more than 3 words at any given time.
Literally, he does not talk, except for that one time I scared him.
He knows my brother in some way.
You're letting your emotions run high. You saw what happened. You know what happened when he dueled us?
I can beat him.
No, you can't. Tell me, do you have a counter for a 1-turn kill? Yes or no?
Just need a Karibo.
Yeah, Nadia's just like, yeah, it seems like you just need a Karibo, but then there's the 2-turn kill.
Then the second turn, do you have an answer for that? Then the third turn, etc., etc.
We just have to
Karibo
figure out a
only
way away from whatever that is, right? Sono just steps forward. He's working with Yama for some reason. I don't know what the two of them have to do with each other, but we saw them in the satellite together too, right? Yama was working with the crawlers.
Mm-hmm. And he's working with everyone, apparently.
Is that what they were doing while all the pro duelists were all sent up to the satellite for some reason?
I honestly don't know. I went running after him, and then I got caught up in all the satellite stuff, and now I'm a ninja.
Yeah, she's
Now
gone
you're a
through.
ninja.
Girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're a ninja, baby. I know.
It's all right. I mean, it's okay to fucking...
Talzin, right now
Yeah.
you need to focus on one thing. Yes?
I know exactly what I need to focus on. Don't you worry.
All right, say it out loud so we all know.
Mhm.
Fuck off.
You have your friend to revive. You've already lost your brother, don't lose a friend.
We got 2 friends to revive.
2.
Either
Feel
way,
free to...
here should be the next vision that you seek.
Right, thanks. Let's see it.
You guys see what appears to be a certain person walking amongst the area here at the academy. You see a slightly drunk looking Lawson maneuvering through the city.
Please don't tell me he just fell while being drunk.
As he is walking about, you note that he seems to be over by what appears to be the edges of town, just sort of watching from the outlet, looking over the city, seemingly beaming, going, you know, you don't see him, you don't hear what he says, but you totally see him mouthing, "Ah, my city," and just staring proud over it. However, you do take note that as he is looking over said city, it would be probably near the front, actually, what am I talking about? You see him looking off to the side where he seems to have noticed some kind of movement. He begins making his way over. You're not sure what kind of things he's been drinking or anything that's been going on, but he does seem to be stumbling about as he's walking his way over. You see him finding what appears to be a group of ruffians. A group of ne'er-do-wells.
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 Seemingly carrying a person that he knows. He has business dealings with such a man's. They seem to be carrying him over toward the edge of the academy.
Oh my god.
Lawson begins to walk over and seeming to loudly be yelling toward these beatniks that he has found. The 4 of them seem to look over at him, where you find that each of them begin laughing, 2 of them releasing the person that they are holding and begin making their way over toward Lawson. Lawson seems to, at that moment, pull out a duel disc.
Oh fuck. Major old disc dueling.
and you see a duel begin in front of you.
Tell me he uses the Dizzy cards, please.
He does, in fact, use Dizzy/recipe cards.
Good.
Oh my god. Unfortunately, our mayor is based. I'm so sorry.
You
He saw his
find
potato and chip on the first turn.
you find that despite Lawson not really knowing what's happening, that it looks as if the other two are using a shadow game on him.
Ain't no way.
The area begins to darken as he begins playing his cards, and eventually Lawson, through some kind of drunken stupor, activates flipping the table,
This has never been done before. Holy shit.
throwing all of the monsters on the field completely out of whack, except for his own Dizzy monsters, at which point he attacks and defeats the two in front of him. You note that as they fall, they seem to gasp out, and instead of going toward the normal "I just lost a duel" pose, they fall to the ground completely unconscious.
Those hoes are dead.
Huh.
He just killed two people.
I can see what happens next then without even seeing it.
As Lawson seems to step forward, going toward Jones, Jones looks as if for a moment he begins to start to wake up. However, it looks as if the other two seem to go forward. And as Jones pulls out his dual disc, not Jones, as Lawson pulls his dual disc out once more, he swings his arm in a flourish, like, you know, about to like look really cool. His cards go everywhere onto the ground.
Yeah, that seems about right.
At which point, Lawson, as he bends over to start picking them up, gets slammed on the back of the head by the person that's here. And right as Lawson is looking as if he is about to pass out, you guys hear an alarm coming from the ring on Lawson's finger as a loud alarm starts to sound throughout the entirety of the academy, and these two begin running off with their prey in hand in the opposite direction.
Wait, we could hear the alarm?
You see an alarm, my bad. I keep forgetting you can't
Okay,
hear.
be sure.
As
you see it and it still looks loud.
as you see what appears to be his ring seemingly lighting up red, you see the other two like grabbing their ears and running off.
It's
Eventually,
emitting the Lawson signal.
you guys see them making their way out. You guys see what appears to be a cop making their way by in front of them. They seem to just ditch Jones in a bush and run back toward the academy.
Oh my god. Wait, so they left these two behind without getting rid of them?
They don't.
That's so funny.
It appears that these two were just knocked out. Whatever
Why
happened
were
to them
these
happened
two
to them.
ones blamed?
They never got found. You guys know that. Lawson and
my
Jones
God.
got found, but these two were never said to have been found.
Bruh.
Huh.
Huh.
Guys, I don't think school life is something that's cranked up to me.
I'm
Um,
gonna punch a chancellor.
You're not gonna
That's
punch the
crazy.
chancellor. We're going to talk to him.
And then we're
Aggressively.
gonna punch him.
Yeah, then we're gonna
Guys,
punch him.
guys. Don't forget about drop kicking.
I'm very small. Wouldn't work very well.
If we throw you, it worked pretty well.
I'm willing to be part of the missile for change.
He betrayed everything the academy stood for. It's not a lot, but it stood for something.
He's gonna let his friend die because he heard something he shouldn't have. That's the thing I'm focused on here.
From what we understand, at least from what you guys had said about it, Bradford is becoming a bigger deal now that he's signed up with things going on now, right? He's basically becoming higher than the school board.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is gonna be a
Oh.
wild one. Do you think we could get, a good friend, Shova, to deal with the other guy?
Our good
I mean,
friend
that's just Tom. I guess
Shova.
he's gotta comment, so we can't really like tell him to back off for a bit.
Keep him invested in this. I don't know. Just get him away from the school. Because if the Chancellor's willing to do that to a teacher he's known for years, imagine what he's willing to do to students.
I don't know what we could do anything about that right now. I mean, again, I can try, but I don't.
We can try to do
The other
things...
group will remember this as you say good friend show.
All right. There's one final thing that is more personal for me, but seems to be wrapped up in a lot of things happening now, even though it was a long time ago.
Like I said, I will definitely try.
I need the night of May 27th, 9 years ago.
He is going to try.
Take whatever energy you need from me for this, please.
It has to be his energy, which is why he is going to try.
What if you fucking kill him? What happens then?
Wait, I know how we can fix him. I
that?
whistle, call over Jane. Jane has one charge.
That's true. You can fix him
Yeah.
if anything bad happens.
Yeah.
Which,
Okay, all right. We at least got
Ready.
CPR.
it may.
Hang on.
No worry. We have a CPR dog.
The emotion and the attunement for this should be pretty fucking high, I will say.
It is also 9 years ago. Unfortunately, you do find as you make your way
Hold
over
on.
toward the purple orb. What's going on?
I still have the neutral effect of the burden card that we never got through, if that also changes things.
Burden card. Let's see the burden.
Oh yeah.
The burden.
You recall an event from one of your dreams. You had said you were going to be using it with the other thing. We're
The
not.
other
We're not
thing?
going to be. No, you're going to use it for your recollection, but this isn't going to be something you're recalling. You weren't there for
gotcha.
this part.
Yeah, he.
I forgot. I didn't have the burden card, so I forgot what it did.
Yeah,
I just saw that it was there.
Yeah, you're
And it's
not.
been a
You
couple
weren't
weeks.
there for this part, so you can't really recall what's happening here, unfortunately. I will say, as it looks as if the Fairy King is trying to bring something forward from those 9 years ago, you're looking off into the purple orb, which is attempting to show something. You see for a second it start to show some of the memories of that you had already went through, some of the ones that you had seen in your trauma dungeon. You see what appears to be the boat that is taking Patch as well as your brother and yourself back to Neodomino. You see for a moment you guys getting back to the to Neodomino. You see very briefly a look of camaraderie or something coming from your brother and Patch, where those of you who are here see Patch smile for the first time in his fucking life.
Harry.
Just sort of like with a somewhat like relieved, happy-ish looking smile.
He looks normal.
But as things get further and further, you see the Fairy King fall down in front of you, just on his holding his staff to keep him afloat. But it does not seem as if it is able to see any further. As he attempts to do so, I'm sorry. The
Thank you for
viewing
trying.
globe is not able to keep a focus for that long.
It at least confirmed one thing. Patch and my brother were friends. If there's literally anybody here that can make him not do that dueling thing, it should be me then.
You don't get it. You literally says 9 years.
I have to try at least.
Find
Something
a deal-
happened.
Listen, find a dealer who can come up with a good solution, and then have your battle with Patch. Don't rush into things, that's all I'm asking.
I mean, if we're looking for a dealer that can help out with the problems with that woman with the witch, then maybe that same dealer can help with the Patch problem. Either way, we're trying to stop the effects of a dealer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 birds with 1 stone.
Which means going to the labyrinth, apparently.
Remember, you just have to find a dealer who has been
Or
in the
you-
labyrinth. You don't have to go into the labyrinth.
Yeah.
That being said, you could always just drag Dilly to the labyrinth, I guess.
All right, girl, get in there.
Easier.
I don't think she'd appreciate that.
Yeah, you never know.
So
I mean-
all that e-commerce.
I will ask, are you having Rottweiler do the thing for Truesdale, or are you waiting?
How does he look currently?
He is currently using his staff to hold himself up.
Okay, Jane, you do the Healy thing.
Jane makes their way forward. They will then use the effects that were given to them by Jinzo. They are able to use the energy to fully heal Truesdale. As they do, you do note that Truesdale lands onto their knees finally, just letting themselves slide down the staff slightly. I'm very
Feeling
sorry.
better?
Yes, that's much better. I'm very sorry.
That's okay.
That is a
We've
bit too
already
far
asked.
for me. Without the other orbs, I'm not able to do much when it comes to performing those kind of tasks. We are
We
still
already asked
missing.
someone.
We are still missing the one that is with reign over Earth and the one with reign over darkness.
And where would those be?
They must have fallen down the same as all the other things that had fallen whenever the shattering had occurred. They are somewhere in the elemental planes. I just do not know where. Most likely, they did not fall in the Great Sea as the others did.
Which means we'll keep that in mind, and if we do find them, then we'll get more information for you. How does that sound, Telson?
Yeah. Yeah.
So who's a good girl, Jane? You're a good girl.
I will
Bark,
be
bark,
right back. Yeah,
bark,
I'm sorry.
bark.
Good girl.
You guys find that as it does look as if the Fairy King is getting some of his energy back, he seems to step back and begin to sort of just chill for a bit. The four orbs fallen to the ground around him. As he looks to them, he raises his hand, shows them being able to float a little bit about, and they disperse into the trees once more. So, what does that mean
That
about
was a lot.
what does that mean about Chancellor Bradford then? Is he
I don't know.
Most likely, he got caught up into something way too deep.
Yeah.
Can't wait to tell that man.
Don't blame this on me.
I'm not blaming. I'm just wanting trying to make a point of coercion.
All
You
I
said the
told
wrong
him
thing,
was-
and it made a whole series
All
of
I told him
discussions.
was he could take control of the school. You wouldn't have oversight from the board. You could do what is right for the school and the students. This is the only time it's ever returned a profit, which is the tournament.
That was like already the oh god.
the question
To
is,
be
was he
fair-
working with these guys then, or is this a new thing?
Yeah.
Because if he was already working with them, that means that most likely he took whatever that position was, fully knowing that he was helping those men.
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because, man, he'll be such an idiot to like. Jones is gonna wake up. People are going to know.
Grace just
What
sort of
if he
looks over.
doesn't wake up?
The both of them, they said that both Lawson and when it comes to things Jones they didn't know what was wrong with them, right?
You're thinking spiritual shenanigans?
I don't know. I mean, they're still there, but what if they can't wake up because of what's going on?
That's possible. I mean, we just saw two guys fall to the floor, so
Maybe that's what happens to people whenever they are having that happen in the real world instead of here where they turn into cards or whatever.
If you're wondering about those collapsed people, Truesdale looks back over. I believe that they have, in essence, in the same similar event to here, have been sent to the stars. But essentially, I believe that was meaning in your realm, they are sent into the shadows.
Then
It is a terrible fate for certain individuals. There have been known that some have been able to, through sheer willpower, escape that place, but when it comes to those who were given to the shadows, there is only very few spirits who could ever awaken them.
we just need a strong, powerful spirit connected to the darkness, right?
You would need something similar, yes.
Then we should be fine.
I mean, we do have some, right? Or some connection with some.
What it means is we're going to need to go to the ruins and we're going to give whatever power that comes from there to the evil shapeshifter.
can you say that again?
She'll pull out his deck.
Nah, no, I heard you. Just want you to say what you said out loud and then hear yourself.
I said what I said. He's not that
Say it again. Say it again.
It's literally his name.
And this is Rockweiler. He's a robot dog.
So you think
That
that
guy's
giving
a dragon.
you think that giving the power to the evil shapeshifter will make him strong enough to bring those two back?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting Laffy Taffy.
All good.
Okay.
Look. Technically, unfortunately, it's my fault for the both of them. Yeah?
Taliesin and Kate are angry right now.
All right. Okay.
Yeah? So,
Yeah.
we're gonna give him that power. He's gonna wake them up, and then we deal with the consequences later.
We always have to be dealing with the consequences, Kate.
I don't
You
think
can be a price.
Kate.
That would help.
I don't think it's smart for them to immediately wake up.
Yes, but we have the power to do it whenever we need to.
Yes, that we need to do that.
We have to go to the ruins anyway, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
get there, do the thing, and then I don't know, burn that bridge actually when we get there.
Look, we spoke. I've made my choice. I'm going to stick with my decision. And I know you guys are very hesitant / very against it. I understand that. I really understand that. However, we all agree we all get one side quest, right, Taliesin?
Oh my
Son of a
god.
Bitch, you're using that now.
Listen, I don't care at this point. I just want my friends to not be dead. If that's whatever you want to fucking do, I don't care.
I mean, hey, if you give all the power to Shapeshifter might be able to be a powerful enough spirit to bring your friends back too.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Whatever. I'm putting all of my chips on red, baby. Whatever.
Hey, I swear to God, this fucking blows up in your face.
This
like
is
I
gonna be
think it's
fun.
going to.
Kate, if my
Fucking
friends
God.
don't come back from this, I'm gonna be so upset, and I won't be able to do anything because you're very big and strong, and I'll be really angry at you.
It's okay. I will also be upset.
I mean, I don't want you to be upset either, you know, but whatever.
Guys, as all of you are talking about this, there is a slight there's a slight huddle from the other crew over here. Eventually Grace pops in onto it.
What's up, guys?
As you guys are talking about spreading
Giving all
your
the power to an evil shapeshifter.
spreading your evil alignment over toward people to bring back things and all that good stuff, and you know, just try to figure things out. Also talking about going and speaking to a person that almost killed two of them, or actually did kill two of them, and you know all this good stuff. Apparently your bros were good friends with him. All that, you have all these things going on. No, there's just some chatting going down.
Should we just hit him in the head?
So, should we just knock them out and take their decks? That was a joke. That was a joke.
I'll put you guys in this circle.
I'm not that guy anymore. I'm normal.
You guys are talking like right here. They're like in this circle, like chatting about, you know, probably Bitcoin. They're probably talking about Bitcoin. Anyway.
Look,
Do we
Grace,
really have to do this whole thing just to get the power to that evil shapeshifter? Come on, man.
Grace,
A
Yeah.
lot of them are
hi.
hesitant on it. A lot of them are very hesitant. It's just the one girl, and if we all just knock her out, I think it'll be fine.
I mean,
Grace.
it's also, you know, they're talking about one of them is like good friends with one of the other, like his brother is good friends with one of them, and
we
Well, he said he was 9 years ago. A lot happens with 9 years. I'm just saying.
a lot happens. And you know what?
He looked very happy. That was strange.
yeah, but wasn't that guy also the only person that could ever make it in and out of the satellite because of his boats and submarines and stuff? So like, you know, 9 years for them, yeah, but he's been going from a satellite to Neo Domino probably constantly.
I
Riku,
Thing.
you're coming back to the Beastgear world.
We know, Kiwi. We understand that.
Kiwi, nicer tone, friendlier tone. You
Riku,
wanna
we're
try
going
again?
back to the Beastgear world.
There we go, buddy. I agree
Sano-
with you.
Sana, are we going back to the Beast Girl world? We could
You're
go with
coming
them.
back with me.
I
Both
am.
of you.
I'm still missing our cards, but we do have Riku.
You're both coming back. We're going to find your cards. We find an exit, and then we leave. However, before we leave, we talk to Piper and Priska. We talk to Piper and Priska and give them an update. We chat. We talk to each other. We talk about the new functions that the Duel Discs have. Duelias, they're weird. What are they?
Should
You
one
know?
of us go back and let Piper and Priska know?
See, I would say, oh, Kiwi should do it, but that's not going to happen. Stop the death glare.
Kiwi looks at you, looks over towards Sano,
I'm not leaving without my deck.
looks to Otto.
I'm not leaving without Otto.
See? I promise to come back, Kiwi. I promise.
Me and Sana
I-
between us will force him back. Don't worry, Kiwi.
I can go back briefly.
That's okay. I promise to come back. And Otto and Sano are here to make sure I come back. Right, guys?
Oh, yeah,
I'll
sure.
even.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're definitely here, and they're gonna force me to come back.
I could just knock him out with a little electricity, and it'll be good. We'll force him back, no matter what.
I've been with Nyanya for 3 years. A little electricity is not gonna work, my guy.
I have him on.
Again, a little electricity is not gonna work, my guy.
She's not always a god, though. That's the third thing.
Trust me, she kind of is if she's shocking me. Resistance training. You should try it, maybe. Probably not.
I have actually. That's why I'm better with electricity now.
Oh, good for you.
I will return to the
Mhm.
Beastgear world. He looks to Riku.
And I will
He
return.
puts a hand on Riku's jacket and pulls him closer.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He smiles.
That's a shark, dude.
If you don't come back, I'll find you.
I know you will. You
And I
have.
won't be that nice next time.
That's okay, buddy. I'll be back.
He
I
lets
love
you
this-
go.
I love this Kiwi development.
He's been told he has to be nice. He has to say nice things. He has to have a better tone. He's trying.
Riku's pushing his button. He knows.
He lets Riku go. He looks over everybody. He's like, they seem to be done with their conversation. And then he just starts walking off.
Man, he's intense sometimes.
Yeah, he is.
Didn't you guys say he sliced through a bike once?
Yes,
He
but
sure
also,
fucking did.
you know what's scarier than that? My sister and Mars.
Morse will actually kill you, dude.
It's at this point.
Resistance training.
It's at this point. Both sides have completed their, talked about things.
Puddles
doing their
haven't
things.
made.
Huddles have happened.
As Benny's processing, oh yeah, what's scarier than slicing the bodies? Nars and Susie. Benny just kind of leans over. Did we just meet the main characters?
It does feel like they're cooler than us, man.
What?
Not cooler than me.
Exactly.
That's right, Dallas. You keep telling yourself that.
I mean, I think we're pretty cool. And besides, you have a girlfriend.
She's like, God.
Fuck. Like, you see Grace look back to Riku like, fuck.
Hey, it's okay. I chose to be single, and by chose I mean the satellite blew up.
Yeah, but why am I catching strays? This sucks.
What's my turn?
Girl, you're blonde, short, and cute. You can get anyone. You're just not trying.
Yeah, just wait till season 3. I'm sure it'll happen.
Mhm.
He's
Said that. Anyone hear that?
Gregor's nose just to bleed.
Yeah, you could also join Gregor and Grody for that triple and make it a triple.
That's weird. You're being weird.
That's a joke. So we're heading to the ruins next, right, guys?
Yeah.
I will say one other thing.
What's up?
Thanks to your wonderful dog, I do feel quite a lot better. If you would like, I could try to give you all your healing again. That being said, I could also bring back one of the people that you have in your cards.
Oh God, you're making me pose.
I think it should be Sammy only because
Could also get
he's
healing.
gone longer.
I pull out a coin.
No,
You could
we're
also
not leaving this
also
look.
get healing.
Listen. We
You can do it. I'll literally yell at you the entire time.
We can get them both. We can get them both when we're done with the ruins.
That's last power that we have to give to the evil shapeshifter.
I mean, that's more power he spends.
I don't know how it works.
You're clearly upset.
I just
and
want at least
you-
one of my friends to stop being a god.
You're clearly upset, and you need to gamble to relieve your.
Oh, I'm upset. Oh, I'm upset, Kate. You two fucking bitches about 9-year-old shit. My friends died less than 24 hours ago. Go fuck yourself.
Flip the fucking coin.
I flipped the fucking coin.
Which is heads, which is tails.
We'll
Heads,
make.
pit, tails. To Sammy.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Who was heads?
Heads, pit.
Okay. Do-do-do-do.
Benny gives Gregor a pat.
Thank you, Manic.
You find that as you bring the pit card over toward the Fairy Emperor, He looks to it. He will put everything he has into this. I'm gonna roll for him very quickly to see how much of his energy he will expunge. CSE. You see, as he does this, he brings forth magic from his staff, and eventually you do see, standing in front of each of you, Wong. Well,
I missed.
I think he was gonna do that regardless of who it was.
Yeah.
What? No.
Whoa, okay.
He,
How you doing?
he missed you a lot. You two should probably have this reunion in private.
I have been in a card.
Yeah, I'm Zane. You were there.
Nice.
Here's Philakilla. He was also in a card.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering if
Missed
maybe I wish I could say the same, but I was in a card, so I don't.
Don't die.
Okay.
She didn't die. She was just a card.
Yeah. Everything was fine.
you just see them like look around.
See, no one's dead, I think. So it all worked out.
Oh, not the I think.
No one died, right?
No one died.
Jem isn't doing great, but you know that's it.
Ah, fuck.
Also, the Chancellor allowed Jones to get hurt.
Yep. But
Oh, they're
So
here?
let him die.
Whoa, they're here?
Hey, Pit.
Oh, it's Riku.
Just dragging Gregor with them. Just like, I'm just imagining as like Gregor jumped, like they would have like just snatched him out of the air as he missed.
Yeah.
I'm
My pocket
imagining
twink.
They just
Gregor
they just have their
such
pocket
a
twinks under their
sobbing
arm.
Mess.
Gregor's like, ah, and then fucking Pit's like,
It's been like less than a second for me. What's up?
It hasn't been for me.
Like,
Just wait till Sammy shows up. I'm
There's
gonna really fucking go up.
tears, not everything.
as they just have Gregor like under their arm. They're just like looking over toward the others, just like, oh, you guys are back. What are you guys doing here?
It's a One Piece cry.
You know, surviving. So you got turned to a card. That's neat.
Oh, yeah, I was kind of like you. Cause like you're a card. Cause like you're a card guy. Gregor, he's a card guy.
Yeah, he's like a dragon, right? Yeah.
And dragging these nuts across your face.
That's a good one.
Got him.
Man, with
God, I'm so good.
the minimal amount of time we spent together, this is not the development I foresaw.
Oh, you should hear me whenever I'm like trying to. You should hear me whenever I'm trying to be like a like you know things going on outside.
Stop,
It's so great.
Stop.
Oh, God.
It's so tubular.
Oh no.
Rick was like, sorry, we spent most of that time trying to kill you, and then you got teleported, so.
Well, at least you're fine, I guess. She missed you too.
She gets in the other arm.
Oh, hold on.
Leans down, picks up Grace in the other arm.
Hi, Grace.
Hi. There we go. Got them both. They shouldn't have let me
feel
do
like
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh.
Also, this was the person trying to kill us. A kill is a strong word. This is the person with that card, that one card, that dragon guy who's lost every match. Now that I think about it.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
They just span with Gregor and Grace until all three of them just fell.
I'm glad she's happy you're here, though.
Fairy King Truesdale, do you have beer here? I think I need a drink.
You can go and ask the tree keepers if they have anything to your liking.
Thank you. Rika starts walking.
As Truesail's like, is beer vegan?
I no longer have the ability to give you back all of your health. However, I would like for each of you to take this small gift. As the Fairy Emperor will look to the 4 of you mainly, but also, I guess, to Pitt and some of the other duelists that are here. I would like everybody to please, you are going to gain 1,000 life points.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I feel less like throwing up now.
Thank you.
Wait for the thing to, there we go. Be sure to
I
keep track.
appreciate it.
Be sure to keep track of what you got.
I have it in a notepad, don't worry.
Okay.
Just don't delete the text in the room.
Everybody write it all down. As you do.
5.3k beast.
As you do. At this point, you guys feel that any kind of preparation you can make before making your way out, you guys can do at this point. Currently, it does look as if Kiwi had dragged his bike out and is currently leaving. He is out of here.
It's getting out.
He is gone. He is gonzo. The rest of you, Gregor, you are still being at this point. They would stand up. There would be laughing, ha 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 ha. They would then pick you back up. You guys.
I'm a carryable position.
So, our Chancellor's evil, and we gotta beat him up.
Yeah. We're not sure if he's evil. He's at least fucked up.
He's
We don't
like
know what's
super
going on
evil,
with that.
like mega evil.
He probably made a few mistakes. We're gonna fix those mistakes.
Or maybe
because
he's
that's what
evil.
we
We're
do
not
around
We're
sure
gonna
here.
which
fix
one
those
is yet.
mistakes with our fists.
No.
And here he was saying that we solved too many problems.
With your fists.
Is that
That was
what he was saying to stop snitching on us?
Probably.
Piece of shit. I don't like him.
We don't
I mean,
have to solve every problem at the academy. Other people can handle things. Fucking.
Hey.
Guys,
solved-
just don't worry about looking into things. Other people can handle things.
You should enjoy your time at the academy. You students.
That dude is. Oh.
You were there for that, Gregor.
I was. That's why I said it. I loved overhearing the conversation I wasn't supposed to hear, by the way. Thank you.
He also
like
is
that.
aware that we were going to go here and try to figure out what happened. So he has all the prep he needs to do whatever he needs to do to us when we get back.
He doesn't know
Isn't
you
that
guys.
lovely?
He doesn't know you guys found out anything though. I'm like, how could you?
Exactly.
He doesn't go to the spirit world.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know there are viewing globes in a secret elf city.
He doesn't know that specifically, but he knows that we were going to try to do something here.
Yeah, but he doesn't know we went to the spirit world, so we're good.
Yeah, but if I were doing that in like a high schooler, stupid people way, not in like a go to the spirit world, get killed way.
Mhm.
It's fine. We figured out who did it. We wake up Lawson and our boy Jones, and they're like, "You bitch, run the hands with me, Chancellor."
So, from what we were told, we have a few days of this ritual, but we could just sort of go now if we want. I mean, the sooner we go, the better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that's so that we can
We need
interrupt
to
whatever
meet.
they're doing.
We need to meet that Shova guy, like outside the casino, I think, right?
Yeah.
So let's go deal with these guys of the ruins and take these card guys over to Shova, and then we'll
And then
head back
we all
through the
get
casino
solved,
and back
everything's
home.
merry, and then we deal with yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Otto, just that kind of just like worried look over at Sano, like he really wants to say something but isn't.
We also need to make sure that we find our decks, especially if Yama's involved in this somehow. I want to make sure that my deck's still there, and if these ruin guys are the ones using them, we need to, I don't know, take them from them before they disappear. Can you do that? Can you take them from them before they
you can
disappear?
make like stipulations and stuff, right? Just say and getting your deck back, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. They probably have both my speed deck and my regular deck and all of Otto's decks. So
Most likely the witch has them, so we just need to make sure to include it with the witch's bell, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you guys can't touch your decks anyway.
also Cecilia said something about them having potentially a deck like hers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be a
That's
lot of
also a
duels
thing.
coming up.
Oh yeah.
You two wouldn't have like a lot of money on y'all, would you? What?
Oh, duel points? No, sorry. We had a lot coming into this world, but hey, you can spend them here like you can everywhere else. So
Yeah. Damn.
bike upkeep is hard, man.
You just hit Riku on the other side. And another 1,000 duel points, sure.
Just over
I think
with
your
the tree
friend
keepers.
needs something to like deal with. I think he ain't doing great.
Fine, you take this wine, you interloper, and you enjoy it.
Thank you very much. I have to say, your eyes look fantastic. Red, beautiful, great.
Yeah, your eyes are pretty as well.
Thank you.
Now-
And your hair, who does your hair?
I do.
Oh, you do a fantastic job.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Flirting with each other.
I don't know what's going on right now, and I'm not sure if I like it.
We keep getting money in some way, so we have a little bit. Do you think it'd be enough to get anything from Tilly? Can we even get anything to strengthen our decks at all at this point?
Do you guys want to attempt to make some use of Tilly? Do you guys want to try to buy some packs? Or buy some cards? There's a brand new pack that you guys know exists now. There's the card pile pack 3 that as you look over at Tilly, they are 1 billion% advertising on the side of their shop. It's like new card pile pack 3.
She's pointed the shop haphazardly toward. She's pointed the shop towards where we would walk out, despite it not being like a good place to put it. Making sure that we see her.
She's using some really convincing marketing tactics right now.
so convincing, so marketing, such wow.
How much is a pack?
When it comes to the card pile pack 3, they are 2K.
I'll buy.
Is Kate going over there?
I'll buy
Kate,
5 of them. Yeah, Kate will go get 5.
let's move people over. Let's move people over to that side of the thing. As you make your way to Tilly explains that through the duels that happened around them, they were able to upgrade their stock slightly. Oh shit, that's crazy. And then they show you guys the pack. If you're buying 5 of them, that'll be 10K.
Yep, I'm gonna take that away, so I'll be left with 6K, which is okay. I also like to start imagining Riku's talking to the other elf, just being like, I get it. I used to be in a gang, which is kind of like, being in your own grove. But, we branched out and took more people in.
But it's so scary to open yourself up like that, though.
I know. Trust me, it was scary for me, too. I got stabbed.
See? You never know what'll happen.
However, eventually I found good people, friendly people I trust, people I call family. And they made
Hi, I'm
me
Otto. I'm not
realize,
his boyfriend.
they made me realize that I've been looking at things wrong, not widening my experiences. You believe it or not, I used to be very angry all the time.
I'm also angry all the time.
I know, and that anger festers, and you just want to lash out at the world, correct?
I want everyone to stay away.
Exactly, you just want your own space.
We need to keep this space safe.
But here's the thing.
We need to build the wall.
You need to let the anger fade, because beyond the anger, there are other emotions that you can feel, and they might be scary. but they'll help you feel more fulfilled.
Is he a therapist?
Scrolling up real quick, I'm pretty sure somebody linked your stats before. They did.
Yeah, I think so.
Why don't you roll me
You're
for
like minus whatever.
it's either gonna be demeanor or negotiation, and that's like two very different stats.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Do you want to roll really well or really bad?
Yeah.
You
I
are
can't tell
comparing
how-
you are comparing things to you.
Yeah.
Should it be demeanor or negotiation?
I mean, it's literally, you can see it in his face. So just look at him and you'll see that he's normal now.
roll me for demeanor.
Gotcha.
Riku, which is
I
a
got-
+6.
Let's go. Let's put it to a 1.
The method.
The
Let's go
method.
method.
I love that.
Can I take a second chance on the method? I feel like the method be fair.
Would you like a 13 instead?
Take a 13.
We finally freed from this card.
You did it! You got rid of the card! Woo!
Woo!
Nice. Your Hierophant has been used.
19. Take that.
They look like they are willing to listen to you as you explain your situation from the satellite and growing up there and everything that's going on with the first campaign. You explain things to them. They stand there. They explain how it's just been them here, and ever since the calamity, like they've been watching more and more of the elves leave the grove and never come back, and you guys talk it over, and it seems to break something. It seems to break through something there. Something there is changing. Anyway, Kate, get your 5 packs.
Let's go.
Yay!
Riku
She's getting
gets the
development.
Riku gets the pub. And then I saw the guy who I wanted revenge on, and everyone arrived, and I stabbed the guy. Worst mistake of my life.
Here is the card pack right here.
Yeah.
Card pile pack.
Let's roll.
You're getting
1,
5
2,
of them.
3. Oops.
2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5.
Five.
There you go.
2.
Perfect. Yes. Card games. Yes.
Me when the cards are games.
Yes. More cards. Yes. Everybody gets cards. Yes.
There we go,
there's-
that's-
I don't actually don't
Packs
think.
when I get-
Yes, since I don't actually think too many of you have enough for packs, but you know
We don't
whatever.
have that much.
We have some packs.
Uh,
That's all that matters.
2.
Heavy Metal Raiders.
We're talking about this one a lot.
A classic.
Crystal Seer.
Oh,
Knight
man, I'm
in
just
Sorceress.
spinning. Ooh,
Hidden Armament, rare gold armor.
classic.
Water Spirit.
Classic.
Skull Archfiend of Lightning.
Of course you
Hey.
got that.
Karma Cut.
Hey.
Dust Tornado. The Big Saturn.
Oh.
Ooh, hello.
Rapid Fire Magician.
Ooh.
Summon Skull.
Let's go.
Firewing Pegasus.
Nice.
Blaze Accelerator.
Hey.
Chthonian Soldier.
Let's go.
Sparks of Hinako.
Hey.
Symmetry Rorschach.
Hey.
Chthonian Crossfire.
Oh, that's the one. I need.
Eradicator Warlock of Dark
There
Destruction.
it is.
Let's go.
Toon Warrior.
And then we flip again.
Raigeki.
Oh god, here we go again.
Fiend Reflection
Raigeki.
Mirage. Sacred Phoenix of Niftis.
Hey.
Dark Fire Ritual.
Let's go.
Rapid Fire Magician. And Buggy Dog.
You know, ending on a buggy dog sounds
Buggy
like a W to
Dog.
me.
Me when I'm bugging my dog.
Buggy Dog. Anybody else want some?
I would like 8 packs, bringing my total down to 900.
Okay.
You wild for that. I respect it.
Never stop gambling.
99% of gamblers quit before they reach 100.
There's your line.
Very
There's your
true.
line of 8. Just fill them out with 5 each. Do.
We keep doing this.
That's fine. You're just shuffling every time. What the fuck are you doing that for?
For fun.
Well, it's easier if you don't shuffle, and that way it doesn't get fucking dragged away. Bitch.
Hang on.
No.
One more.
Keep shuffling.
And then we go.
99% of
Habia?
shufflers quit.
Oh no, Habia. There we are.
Habia.
I'm all the way over here now. I'm all the way over here. I'm moving back over. Mystical Space Typhoon. Pyro Clock of Destiny.
Ooh.
Assault Sorcerer of Dark Destruction.
Opaka Jinso, hi again.
Buggy Dog. Lord Jinzo, Psycho Engine.
Jinso, the second.
Negative Propulsion.
Ooh.
Panther Priestess of the Red Desert. Chaos Command Magician. Burstinatrix.
Wait, is this is regular Burstinatrix?
No, it's not. It's 1600.
Is it the new one? Okay.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah.
Is anyone?
She's a 12 usually.
Oh.
Sixth Sense. Machine Inspector. Give it a second. Give it a second.
Oh.
Give it a second.
Oh.
Give it a second. Give it
Oh.
a second. There we go. Firewing Pegasus. Singularity. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Vermilion Master Nova. Dark Lucius level 6. Harpy Perfumer Umare. Condemned Maiden.
She's
Harpy Dance
condemned.
Arena. Firewing Pegasus.
Hold on,
Sangan
firing. Oh, you
Foolish
exist. I forgot
Burial.
about you.
Volcanic Counter.
Ooh, you're a new one.
Nameless Evil Shapeshifter.
Hey.
It's
Zero
him, the
gravity.
evil shapeshifter.
Take One Chance.
That's what I'm doing right now, boys.
Wicked Great Sword. Flare Sorcerer. Harpy Galrina. Thriller Tomato.
Bangers, bangers, all
Kunai with
bangers.
Chain. Nova. Seven Tools of the Bandit. Amalgamate Ka, Fiend Fire Elf.
Ooh.
Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Siege Engine Slot Machine.
Hey.
Neo the Magic Swordsman. Chthonian Incinerator. Call of the Haunted and Karma Cut. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Put them back down. Hold on one second. 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 And boop. All right, you're good.
What'd you do?
I put an S on Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
How dare.
Okay, I need to be separated from my money. Give me 5.
You're gonna get 5?
Yeah.
All right.
4, 5. Fire, 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 shoot. Never stop drawing. Never surrender.
Never stop shuffling.
Never. Oh, you can stop shuffling, actually. There you go.
And then boop.
Let's hit it.
Wicked Archfiend Mirror. Ancient Leaf. Swift Strike Style. Harpy's Hunting Ground. Altered World Fusion Speed World version.
Speed.
False Trap Dragon, who may or may not have got something recently. Burn
That's
Jump.
scary.
You were there.
I know, but I
Last
can
Magician.
fucking be like, I can play coin, asshole.
Tricky to Gin Bottle. Burstinatrix Blazing. Heavy Mech Support Platform. Toon Harpy Lady. I think this is the new Toon Harpy Lady. Yes, new Toon Harpy Lady. Powerful Rebirth. Stygian Security. Magical Ghost. Elegant Egotist. Dimensional Prism. By the way, Elegant Egotist, I never knew, but if you look at it, it's just like a bunch of like ladies' faces reflected.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that for the
they're
longest
getting
time.
reflected.
I didn't look at it like hard enough. I thought they were like flowers or something. Anyway, Dimensional Prison. Roll Out. Hiroshima Senin. Survival Instinct. Prototype Amplifier. Head Amplifier completed. That's really funny to have 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Shadow Slayer. Vermilion Flame Cerberus and Revival of the Netherworld King.
Hand.
Cards, card games, hand.
Does Benny want any?
Okay.
How many, Benny?
One.
You want one of them, Benny?
Yeah.
All right. Bring your thing down by 2,000.
Okay.
You go down to 14,000
14,900. Thank you.
and draw your 5 cards.
All right. I know this is a lot.
I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing them. There you go.
I shuffled each one.
Good.
The
Alright.
devil's machine is active and ready.
Knights and Sorcerer. Toy Robot Box. And a Meon the Master Magician.
Ooh.
These are pretty good.
Dark Ruler Gargoyle.
A gargoyle.
And Sparkman.
Yep,
Sparkman.
Sparkman. I
Sparkman.
won.
Sparkman. All right. Nobody has any more money to get any except for Benny, who never does. So
Benny is
To be fair,
responsible.
I don't have a billion. I have like a million.
Look, I don't have a billion, guys. I could just get 7 more packs if I wanted to.
I got
I
6,900.
could, technically.
Nice.
But I'm trying to save for, you know.
Yeah, yeah. For whenever the campaign ends and you guys have a shit ton of money in your bag,
Exactly.
like what happened last time.
I'm working to get the money star.
Oh my god.
You guys are able to go through and collect your cards. As you do, Tilly gives each of you your stuff. You pay for them for goods and services, as that is how capitalism works.
That is true.
She
This
says
is how the capitalism works.
she says capitalism ho, and then capitalism's all over the place.
That's holy shit.
But yes, you guys collect your new cards. Except for Otto and Sano. Because they can't.
They took our money and our car.
Yeah, they took our money. We didn't spend it weirdly or anything. We didn't spend all of our money on wheels and seats.
We
and
definitely didn't
cup
do that.
holders and
We didn't do that. Don't look at how new my outfit is.
we didn't deck you out with
You
fucking
paid for
crazy
the
weird
tire?
scrap and well, we had to pay for the tailor to no.
No.
Okay.
I'm back. What I miss?
Oh, we're buying cards, or they were.
Oh, nice. I was talking to those 2 elves. They're very nice.
You know, maybe
That's
he's
good.
right. Maybe I am just throwing like caution to the wind, and I should be able to tolerate more. Holy shit. That dude end racism? What the fuck?
Center of racism. You will go right next to the respecter of women in the holy halls.
Did that guy make my sister not racist? What the?
All it took was a dragon. Huh.
And some drinks.
All it took was a dragon to end xenophobia.
Watch Curse of the Quiet March. Anyway.
As you guys, at this point, have collected yourselves, have gotten yourselves ready to go forth toward your destination. Each of you, now knowing that something at least awaits you whenever you return, but more than that, you guys have to get to your good friend Shova and give him your cards before the end of the day, so you can return and stop your teacher from going crazy with power. As you guys do, each of you gets yourself onto a bike. Otto has this bike. He will have that bike probably with Gear, who at this point is like, you stay here, Prince. You stay away from those people and stay here with the elves, and maybe one day you'll get art. Goodbye.
Bye, Mom.
And then we never saw him again.
Well, we can't very well just send him back. I mean, he'll probably go prices out there, you know?
Yeah.
You can't just walk back by himself.
I mean, Price is at that part of the world if he hasn't gotten through lightning yet.
Exactly. Sano, we'll get going. Grabbing, probably Grace. They probably feel that Pit's a little bit too much. One of the extra bikes going off and about. Riku.
Oh, Kate needs to change outfit again.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, what we going for? We got the duffel bag.
We got the duffel. We can
brought
figure it out.
We can go classic.
Classic.
We could go classic.
Caitlin. Parentheses classic.
Riku gets on theirs. We will then move other people onto said bikes. Theirs. You guys are missing a bike. Oh no! What are you gonna do with your dog?
There we go.
The dog can run.
Perfect. That does mean that Taliesin and Benny have to share a bike.
I guess you're gonna have to ride the dog, Benny.
Taliesin and Benny have to share a bike. Ah, dang it. Oh no, it's fine.
There's only one bike.
It's fine. They're roommates, so they get along.
They're roommates. Yeah. They were roommates.
They were roommates.
They were roommates.
Two guys sitting in a duel.
You guys all take off. As you guys do, I think as you guys get yourselves out into the next area, potentially followed by a certain person, who knows, but definitely not followed by another person who I think we're gonna go to at the moment. Our boy Kiwi is making his way back onto the main road of the Great Sea. As he does, passing by some kind of weird black tent that he's like, man, that would suck to stay in.
That shit looks like it's so hot. There's no AC in there.
It would absolutely suck to stay in that. I'm glad that nobody seems to be in there. He keeps going, following the sounds of lightning ahead of him. As he goes forward, stopping only at the edge of the Great Sea, toward the large break in the worlds that he stares forward at. He looks back over toward the main area of the Great Sea. Looks over toward the Black Forest, which apparently is the place that certain people will be at. He stops. Looks to the Black Forest. Looks to the Beast Gear world. And seems to take a detour. As Kiwi starts making their way toward the entrance to the Black Forest. Knowing that certain people will be making their way there very soon.
Kiwi, no!
Kiwi, yes!
Kiwi, you gave me shit for this. I'm not gonna let you live this down. I just want you to know that.
If he lives it down.
I just want to know every time you see Riku next to Kiwi, he'll have that SpongeBob smile of like, I know what you did.
I know what you did.
We see Kiwi riding straight into the ancient elven forest. As he does, he doesn't meet with anyone outside of that forest or on the inside of where the ruins are. As he has a perfectly normal ride through into the Black Forest. To be continued. We did it!
Let's
We
go.
did it.
We did it!
You said we'd have a lot of solved questions or more questions. I think we had both. I think I'm overall more confused than when I started.
We'll talk a little bit about it as we get to the end of things here. I'm going to end the stream right here. Hope you guys had an enjoyable time. Have any questions? Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Bye.
Boy.